does Twitch hate me? Unstable. What a call out. Dun, 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 dun. I usually have bangs. They're just usually not in my face because they drive me crazy. Like that. They looked fine for a second and then alright, whatever. I don't understand how anime characters have bangs and don't want to cut them every day. Like off. Just have zero bangs. Steven is back. I brought him out because Liz is still putting on makeup, so he's here to keep you company. Also, other Steven is also here, sitting in Liz's chair. The unboxing is actually my thing. Wow, pictures. Blinding in a good way. Am I? Huh? What are you hotting at?
I don't know, it sounded like someone was complimenting you.
How do you know that?
I don't know, just the way your cadence of your voice.
Fair. What music should we listen to?
Yeah.
But then it won't be saved. It's fine, it's not to be saved. I guess.
No, keep it saved. People can watch it.
Nah, it's fine. I'll save streams when
You're making things.
no, when I make a set schedule.
That's fair.
Maybe. What music do we want to listen to, guys?
Play I'm Back by Seto Kaiba.
No. What is the? Is this just because of what do you call it? The post I made earlier?
No, because the guy sent me my skirt.
Huh?
The guy sent me my skirt.
Oh.
I got parts of my cosplay. Someone got the shirt and someone got the skirt. So all I need is like the jacket, boots. Honestly, if I don't get the boots, I could probably just wear like
No shoes.
yeah, no shoes. Yeah. And I was like, please not lady girl. And just do like.
Isn't her boots like thigh high?
They are.
She got like boots.
Yeah.
That's-
No boots. She doesn't have any pants.
They are her boots. Her boots are her pants.
But like, I really want to be young, but I don't know if can happen. But mine can happen soon.
My Kaiba. My ex
I
Kaiba.
have a really nice story.
What is it?
It's a wish list, and I was like, if you want to help my happen sooner, swipe up. The sooner my happens, the sooner we can put Seto Kaiba in his place.
I hate you. There is one man who can put Seto Kaiba in his place, and I find it acceptable.
What?
There is only one man that can put Seto Kaiba in his place that I will find acceptable.
Well, fortunately, I's a woman, so.
Fair, any woman can put him in his place.
Really, if they can.
Pretty demon lady, am I the demon? Oh, thank you. I put it up because I didn't feel like doing anything with it today. I actually don't feel like doing anything with it most days. I didn't even brush it today, which is a normal occurrence, honestly. I brush it to put it into wigs, and that's about it. You can enjoy this like ASMR of me opening and then occasionally like this is Steven. Sir Steven the skeleton. Did I say Sir? I thought I put that in my story. I don't know. Yeah, Sir Steven. Ooh, Olivier. I don't know. You know what? I should have just opened these before starting the stream. But here we are. It's like an unboxing, I guess. Bakugo, he's shiny, metallic, exciting. Ooh, a saucy. You guys don't get to see the saucy bits, but what is this? Oh, look at that. Otome boys. Important. Yeah. I should have cleaned off this table too. It's fine. I am gonna sign them. Maybe not all of them, because there's so many. But I'm gonna hang out with you guys for like an hour or two, who knows. We'll see where the wind goes. I want Liz to be on stream for a while, so it might be 2 hours. Liz actually can't see the stream right now. She's in the bathroom. So your ratatas go unnoticed. But if I say it loud enough, she'll hear it and be upset. So. It's been okay. Adult juice, you know? I guess I can't really mess up signing my name. So maybe. They were like adult juice. Oh, you heard? Yeah. And I was like, I know how to sign my name sober and tipsy, so perhaps, mayhaps. Hi, Singapore. These are the store prints. We're in store print land, I see. Some saucy ladies. What else is here? Pirate Bakugo, always a fave. Draco Malfoy. Ooh, Velma. I don't actually remember Todoroki. This picture, I took this picture literally like a few, like with so much, I got back from like a shoot, like it was like a promotional shoot thing, and I had like 20 minutes to get out of costume and then get in an Uber to go catch a flight, and I was like, let's take a selfie, because that made sense. But everyone loves that one picture, so I guess that it was worth it. I could find a way. I always find a way to mess things up. Alright, last one. clean it up in a second. It's fine. Oof. Aw. Gosh, you're so cute. I guess this was... I think these are the Patreon prints. Was this guy and Olivier, because there's so many of them, so that's gotta be Patreon molds. Thank you. Ooh, Hawks and John Brents. I really hate my Hawks wig. I don't know, I don't like it. I feel like I look like a grandma or, I don't know, like Guy Fieri. It's not, I don't vibe with it. Kirishima. I do really like Kirishima's wig though. That guy's pretty good. People really like this rock picture a lot. I don't know why. Let's figure out what goes here. Aw, thank you. Guy Fieri is the vibe. You know, he does like chicken, so. Okay. Let's sign Store Envy first, I guess. Because they're just kind of a chaotic pile. And they don't have to be sorted into like tiers or anything. But that's Store Envy. Store Envy. The rest of this is Patreon stuff. Why did it? This is okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, I just kind of stream when I think no one else is streaming, or when I don't know, I feel like it. This pumpkin I got last year at Halloween, and he has survived this whole year. Liz's pumpkin died, unfortunately, but mine has survived. He's immortal. It's he's immortal. Vampire pumpkin. Liz is jealous because her pumpkin didn't survive the year. That means he's immortal. No, Liz is very offended. Your pumpkin didn't survive very long before he started getting stinky. Stinky pumpkin. Alright, let's put the Patreon ones away for now. I'm not gonna get to those, I don't think. Perhaps. Use this guy again. There's so many stickers on this guy. Okay. Patreon print. A little late on those. This month has been a time. It's fine. We're doing alright. By alright, I mean we're doing poorly, which is basically alright for this year. If you're doing like 10% or even 1%, you're doing good this year. That's the vibe. 1% 1%, 0%, 10% is basically 100%. Okay, cool. Do not fall. Tidy up your mess. Tidy up your mess. Everybody, tidy up your mess. You guys ever watch that one vampire movie where he's like into this girl? I think it's a vampire movie. And she turns out to be like a vampire or something. And he's like, oh no, but I love her. And then she keeps killing people, and he's like, you gotta stop. But he keeps like covering for her, so like she'll bring people home and then kill them in his apartment. And then he's like, dang it. So he's like, they play that song, and he's like trying to hide this body. He's like, tidy up your mess, and like mopping up blood. That was a good movie. I don't know. I don't even know if it's a good movie. I saw it so long ago. Why is there so much trash? Ugh! You could fit one Liz in this bag.
It's out of here, actually. Probably.
I'll leave this out for you. It's gonna be easier to do it all myself.
Around. Oh, there's something in my eye. The ideal love story. I don't know about that. Oh, the boys are home.
Like a lot of people are like afraid that they're not gonna finish the game at all because like it's just not profitable for them anymore. Guys ready to try some slime?
Slime.
Yeah, slime. You know, from the cauldron you guys said you would last time.
Perhaps. Not right now.
Right now? Oh, I'll do it right now.
No thanks.
Oh, Steven! Hi,
Yeah,
buddy.
Steven's back.
Never left.
Start with Hawks.
Yeah, it's something slime time.
Why are you with slime?
I want to see you guys try to eat slime. It's hysterical.
It looks gross,
I'm gonna
Sarah.
It's slimy.
More
I don't
humans.
want slime textured lemonade.
Okay. You said it now. What was alcoholic though? Alcoholic slime made.
But I don't think that it is meant to have alcohol in it. What if it mixes it up?
It won't.
It probably will.
I think it has like 300 calories per 12 ounces or something.
And it could be like 3 tequila shots per ounce.
Huh?
Okay.
We were gone for most of the day.
Okay, but why is space the most attention-seeking whore ever? You guys not hearing the fucking law?
We loved on her plenty when we got
Yeah,
back.
she laid like all over both.
Before we had to start
True.
getting ready to work, we...
I danced on Faith too.
She's saying you guys are fucking liars. Just like, I'm
Well,
not gonna believe you.
that's your
And I
job.
was maybe paying any attention. Maybe you guys would be like praising her like a goddess, and she would be like, AJ, they paid no attention. Please stop."
Yeah, he has like this slime textured juice with its... I don't know where he got it, somewhere.
What?
Hi from Brazil.
Go talk to your second wife. Slimeade. It was like
Faith's a
cauldron.
liar.
What? They
Mix
never
it.
touched you. Oh, she's so scared of you.
Like 30 minutes in there,
She's scared of you with a knife,
and
AJ.
slime.
That's
That's
from
from
Amazon.
Amazon. Never afraid of you with a knife.
Piggy.
That means I can get more. Look at that.
Yeah, Amazon.
Amazon
Hidden.
slime.
I'm just hidden.
Better than normal slime.
It's hidden by my hoodie.
Oh, I can see your booty behind your hoodie. That booty in the hoodie. Oh. What? Oh, also, the pen was very nice. You just do a live while you're signing shit?
Yeah, talk to them while I sign stuff.
It's just gonna take off my makeup.
Gets your Twitch hours, and you can just hang out.
Well, you're beautiful without makeup then.
Thank you. I'm just a clown.
Half the people want it, and half people don't.
I'm just saying.
Also, someone's making ramen.
Anywhere around town. Pennyweiser was late
Who's
from
making
8
ramen?
a.m.
M's making ramen. Ramen.
What? Say
Someone was like, Liz, I'm making ramen. So I was telling you.
something. Ooh, ramen.
We're on to Draco now. Hawks is done.
Oh, God. That's a whole fucking encyclopedia.
This is the pile we're working on tonight. We'll do Patreon stuff. Not right now.
Hello.
I know. We deserve Negan.
Oh, God, I hate this. Like, how much tape they put on this. I know it's to, like, secure it, but, like,
So your prints don't get messed up.
yeah, but, like, still. So much.
Are you done yet? Oh, okay.
I feel like scissors would be a good option.
Someone's like, I love to hear Liz say ugh.
That sounds like me.
That does sound like AJ.
Say
This is AJ.
sensual. My name is Devon. Thank you very much. Devon J. Austin. Say my full name.
Austin Jacob Gyrus.
What's wrong with you? Me, my mom.
You told me to say her whole name.
Fucking sarcastic. Yeah. Yeah, you done? You all good? You all put it out? Oh, you are?
Oh, that sounds awful. Sorry you can't have lemonade anymore.
What's wrong with lemonade? Oh my god, look at Liz's lip.
You're looking at this sexy Sherlock.
Oh, yes, I am. Look at that full, luscious lip. That's all me. They had a photo of my lips on it.
I hate you. Yes, AJ and Darren are brothers.
No, we're not related. Don't tell people that lie.
Yep, they're dating.
Yes, this is Ravenbottom. Not so.
Yes! I'm scored. Alright, I'm taking over Liz.
Mr. Ravenbottom.
I'm taking over Liz's signature stuff.
AJ?
Are you?
What? You can't tell the difference.
Yeah, you're right. Identical.
Identical twins we are.
You have a mustache.
It's 5 o'clock shadow, man. It's barely a day old.
Liz has no 5 o'clock shadow.
Oh, okay.
And a lot more hair.
Alright, I'll leave. It's rude. Go get some food, keep my troubles away.
What are your troubles? Your 5 o'clock shadow?
My 5 o'clock shadow, my short hair, went straight for the sword.
My source, no. The source would be like, Liz has a bigger butt than you.
Wow! It's not my fault.
No, it's about the same, AJ.
Thank you, Liz.
You're just longer, so yours is stretched out.
You know what? That's somehow worse.
You're gonna end up with a random photo that says AJ instead of AKrCos. Oh no, he was gonna sign Liz's prints.
Oh yeah, 100% was inside. I can send a message to you guys.
Mhm.
Her handwriting is atrocious.
You don't have Sharpies, I see.
I might.
She's gonna use yours.
I was kidding, I have a million black Sharpies.
My green bag is not here, so no, I do not. Actually, it might be in my folder.
Why is there so much mac and cheese?
Silver ones are there, but here's cotton. Not dark print.
In queso. You guys
My
have
prints
weird
are dark
diets.
prints.
All your prints are dark prints?
They're not all of them, but some of them are.
That's the lightest print.
Chronosaurus.
I'm going to renew.
What's look at him walk. He barely lives now.
But honestly, the silver might look cool with 0.
I don't care. As long as my name shows up.
Yeah, I know. You squeak it though. How dare they?
So much floppier. You're gonna get black.
That's you.
No, I am not related to anyone in this household.
Don't lie. She's her cousin. Twice
Cousin.
removed.
twice removed.
Look at you, you're getting so slim, you're not even around anymore. Just gotta like get you a corset.
A corset, a kitty corset, if you will.
Look at him.
He's still fat. I don't know what world you live in where that cat is not fat.
Listen, Santana, we were saying that for AJ, but apparently he didn't like it, so we won't use it as an excuse.
Huh.
Thank you.
The height to butt ratio.
Height to butt rate. That was an excuse? That's true. It's not my fault that I was this beautiful and tall.
Yeah. What's my excuse then?
Surgery. Fake ass tits.
We're not talking about boobs. Also, my boobs are super real. That's why they're so small.
Oh, I forgot. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah. Man, it's not definitely not 10% saline.
If I had surgery, my face would look way better than it does.
Same. Mm-hmm.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
mine's perfect. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
I was like,
freaking
if I could
toupee.
afford cosmetic surgery, I would make my nose cuter, my lips bigger, my cheekbones higher. I don't know, everything.
And
So
don't
my
forget,
jaw
enlarge
starts
your ears a little
contour
bit.
So much. Really nice.
I
I probably
have like
still
one
contour
dip in my jaw over here I don't like.
A dip.
Yeah, it's just like it's like a minor dip. It fucks it up.
Oh, you got hit in the face so much.
Yeah, that's the problem. Played lacrosse.
You're gonna show them Fred? They love Fred.
Just like cats.
I want it to be stronger. There's just this one spot that could be
Do you want a kiss?
straighter. I don't know.
Wait, did he get in stream? Did they see him?
Oh, they want to see Fred.
Yes.
He always looks huge in stream. It's
He,
like 20 pounds.
I really just think he's fat.
I'm sure your butt's in.
No, stop.
He had lost a whole pound already. All that cost me was literally the most expensive food in the world.
I don't think that is the most expensive.
You're right. There's one that's like $220 a month. I got off cheap apparently. Apparently Fred's too old to have fancy food. What? Yeah, they'll have wet food for you next time. They said. No, I fed you this morning.
What is eBay line? One side of my face. That's it.
Oh my god, you guys are this freaking liars. Look at that knife. What? No, don't. No, not both of you. Stop. Oh no, I didn't. I fed you guys
Oh,
last night.
jawline.
I got you. Don't worry. I eat, then you eat. That's how it works. Alpha gets
Liz
food
has
first.
just decided that she's not in the frame.
Your leggies are so spread out. I'm gonna knock into you.
Amanda, you can close your legs every once in a while. Yes. Hey, Liz.
I was like, where are your leggies?
Amanda.
Huh. Stop rubbing your titties.
So you admit my titties are bigger than yours?
Technically your chest dimension is bigger than mine.
Yeah, they are. They're a whole
Where my
handful.
stuff is what I should. Like where I'm leaning to assign stuff.
I was gonna put on music, but I didn't know what music to put on. That wasn't Kaiba's theme song.
I just realized something very sad. You guys are doing signatures. You're gonna be sober.
I don't know, we're gonna drink a little bit. We're not gonna get crazy though.
Oh wait, is it we're gonna get to the point where Liz gets out free back rubs? All I gotta do is hug her for the little boots.
Is that how she works?
That's how she works, man.
Yeah, but you always give me back rubs afterward.
I know. I always feel bad. You always give me that look of pure hatred afterwards.
Pure hatred.
It's like one of the things where like, oh shit, now I gotta rub back or else I'm dead.
Spare.
Alright guys,
That's one thing.
let's go. On the steps.
Liz, you are absolutely beautiful.
Mm.
Let's go. That's the fate.
We're signing prints. Got a nice stack. Stickety stack. I'm gonna get another webcam so you guys can like kind of like watch us do what we're doing, but also our faces, instead of it just looking like we're like weirdly, I don't know what it looks like we're doing.
Homework.
Homework screen. It's just kind of like you just hear the flipping of pages. My outfit is very Slytherin. Thank you for noticing. This is actually my Thor shirt from Ragnarok. Yes. I just never actually wore that outfit. Liz ended up wearing that outfit.
I did. So many of these AKrCos.
I look like a teacher. That's fair. Would you guys join my class if I was a teacher? Would you join my class if I was a teacher?
I feel like that would be really counterproductive to
Learning?
yes.
Well, I could teach you something.
I feel like if I was a teacher, and someone liked me as a cosplayer, they would hate me because I would be like in the classroom, and if someone tried to talk about cosplay when I was trying to teach them, I'd be like, "Do you want an F?"
Liz would be the not fun teacher.
I'd be like, "There's a time and place. Right now it's time to learn history," because I would not be teaching math or science. Maybe I'd teach literature. I really like history though, so maybe history.
History. Or to make it slightly.
Like, I wouldn't be mean, but I feel like if I was like, haha, nice, you know, like laugh it off, like it would seem like it would be okay to discuss unrelated subjects to whatever I'm trying to teach in a classroom. Wouldn't be good.
Also, you gotta save from the slime until there's more space in the fridge.
Yeah.
When there isn't though. Prime slime time.
Prime slime time.
Oh, because it rhymed.
Fair. Liz looks like a high school student and I'm her teacher tutoring her. Oh, you guys are getting into a wild scenario
That
here.
one TikTok or
Oh
two.
my god.
Teacher Todoroki and college student or TA or whatever, teacher assistant Momo.
We did this one AU. It was like a Momo was like a Todoroki's teaching assistant. They had like a college class that they taught together. It was very saucy.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
The class or their relationship?
No, the TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's
I'm
two,
thinking story wise.
but they're only on Patreon. I think. I mean, I could probably sign into one of these. Like, let me put this. Oh yeah, this shows up fine.
I almost forgot. You could hug two cool dragon horns and scales and such.
Oh, you liked my smog.
You like smog?
It was smog.
Oh, okay, I'm just gonna slowly
I
back away
ruined
now.
and my facial prosthetic though. I thought that like, cause I soak everything after I use it in like the makeup remover. Makeup remover melted, broke apart the prosthetic for smog.
Oh, that sucks.
Right?
I'm strategically giving you back scratches.
Oh, in between signing.
Yeah, because God forbid I mess up. There's
You won't mess me up. You're fine.
Oh.
She's unstoppable. Don't try to.
I mean, if I feel like you're going to, I'm just gonna stop. Because I like back scratches.
Yeah. If there was a pillow next to us, I'd tackle you right off this chair. Oh, I gotta see myself do it. I gotta see this.
There you go. What is going on?
I used Spice Shoot without a cosplay. Oh.
And what?
Out of cosplay, me and you as teacher and student. You guys are so wild. I love it. It gives me so much life. Like all the chaotic ideas you have are things that I think of and then I don't do because I don't want to offend anybody, but like we're on the same wavelength.
Look at the pictures. How weird. I saw that picture top of Todoroki, and I see that.
And you're
I'm like,
what is that?
I'm like, well,
Sakura.
Todoroki.
I think that would be really funny, but I think the scenario or the way of the storytelling I would want to do that would be such a problem because the character type I usually like to play is like, ugh, why are you bothering me? And the teacher.
The teacher would be this sort of one.
This sort of one, but the student's just like, why?
I literally have, if I had to make a choice, it'd be a small video of you with a stack of books in front of you, and then just push it down. You just passed out on your hand, resting.
Asleep.
You're asleep.
Yeah.
There's just a note saying you're boring me as you're sleeping through it.
It's like, stay after class. We have to talk about you falling asleep in class.
Okay, I'll fall asleep after class too. The location will not affect my sleep time.
Just know, us patrons would love it.
Why did I put my drink? I just had it, then I decided to tackle you guys and give you back scratches. That's what you're smog. I say good job in smog.
Yeah, thanks. You want to give me that coffee up there so I can be alive?
Ooh, Daphne and Velma.
No. I don't want you nasty.
It's
gremlin.
caramel flavored, thank you.
Don't want it.
Oh, you want this?
Yeah.
Be ashamed if it disappeared along the way.
I'm gonna
Harsh.
make you disappear along the way.
Some caffeine. Wait, what?
What?
You say you make me disappear all the way?
Along the way.
Side note, this one print I did one night right before I got out of Snape, and it's like one of my favorite prints because it's based off of fan fiction. It's like supposed to be him holding like all the Horcruxes. It's from the Scathing Savior of the Wizarding World. It's real good.
I never finished that one.
I didn't either.
You and your fucking.
It was really good though. I got to like
What is
chapter
it?
12 or 13.
Which is the way we did this, where you guys can be like doing something
Scenarios?
else, and in between this, like the magnifying glass is an image of you two kissing. But like outside the magnifying glass, it's like you guys are just looking at clues or something like that.
We're just so weird, man. We're so disconnected from
Oh, you
fiction
mean
that
edited
like
it.
just
Yeah, like
really
edit like it'd be like this
Just
picture of your face is like kissing in
concepts
the
just
actual magnifying glass, but
amuse us or
actual
interest
magnifying
us.
glass, you'd be like talking and it'd be in between you guys, like in it, it'd be like.
I feel like it's very important
Like
to
it's
separate
in-
fiction from reality, especially considering
Like
all
if you
of
look
the
closer,
FPS
there
games
actually is.
and like all of the horror genres and literature and everything like that.
You ever have problems signing your prints and you stack them on top of each other and the ink would attach itself to the other back side of the print?
No, the black doesn't do that. The silver does, so I give it a second to dry.
How long would it take to work that one out?
Too many fucked up prints.
It's like not perfect.
Sakura. Yeah, if they're messed up, they don't get sent out, and I just hoard them. Like it.
That's what that 7 boxes
Dragon.
in the hallway is.
Like a dragon.
Like a dragon.
Yeah.
Full
So-
of prints.
Oh, I guess now we're doming Darren.
What do you mean doming me? Hold up, who's saying this?
Amanda and Liz both doming slaves, though. Would be a great
What?
shit.
Who's betraying me in the chat?
Is it Allie?
I want names. I want
It's
names.
Santana, I think.
Santana, okay. I was like, I feel like
Still
it
a
would be
very cool
Allie.
name though. Still. Come on.
I do hoard messed up prints and titties.
But if I open a box and just find a bunch of titties, I'm very concerned.
No, you
Buffalo
are the
Bill.
titties.
Imagine what's like a bunch of boobs. I'm like, oh, like a box of boobs. I need to pretend like I never saw this, or Amanda's just gonna kill me. Amanda's truly a serial killer that, just takes the boobs, puts in a box, just these are my trophies.
Ew.
That's what it makes it sound like, man.
They look like decay.
You'll find a way to preserve them. You're very smart with this brain
Not
of
in
yours.
a box.
Did you put him in the jar? No, but yes, I did. Were you the one who
Yeah,
who
I
ended
mean,
his
maybe
life?
in like a formaldehyde
No, but
jar.
it is the way I found him. Whatever he said. I don't remember. I was watching.
A temporal
Sounds
hindering
like
box of
something.
space.
Any tips for surviving college? Oh my god, you are not gonna sleep. You're gonna love caffeine. And,
Sleep is just a con to get rid of all your free time you'd have to do other things.
I saw the perfect, like, little diagram, and it was like you can pick two, and it was sleep, social life, college.
Can I double up on one?
You only get to choose two.
But can I choose two on one of them?
What does that mean?
Like,
Social life twice.
Oh.
Friendship. Who needs sleep? And coolage.
Well,
What about coal age? Coal age.
fair. I mean, neither of us are using our degrees.
yeah, that's fair.
Also, when they're signing prints, it's very hysterical because randomly they talk about, okay, look down, and they'd just be looking right back at you, but half the time in different outfits and or saucy looks like that.
Sebastian Michaelis, but as a kitty.
We also got like Demon Baku over here, I think,
Yes, Demon Bakugo is also down here.
Yes,
and Amanda
literally.
Sakura to the left, so it's very confusing.
If you just do things when they're assigned, like, so you're like, oh, well, I'll just do this all at one time. No, just do them when they're assigned. It'll take way less time, and then you won't be stressed out.
Yeah, and if you get caught up on something, like, say you're like, all right, I got this paper, it's due in 2 weeks, but you just start working on it that night, and say there's like an issue with something that you thought would be really easy, and you're like, well, I don't understand what he means when he says he wants me to use this in the prompt or whatever.
You can message.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
you don't have to be
time.
stressed about him messaging you back in time.
Yeah, because if you message him like an hour before it's due, this man is gonna like, or a woman, whoever's teaching you is gonna be real upset.
Yeah, they're gonna be real annoyed, and then when you try to be like, well, I messaged you, and they're like, well, it was an hour before it was due. What were you gonna accomplish in that hour?
Yeah.
Keep forgetting that you guys are like cosplay stuff.
What do you mean?
Oh, these prints are amazing.
Oh, thanks,
Thank
man.
you. So nice there.
Mhm.
They never say thank you if I compliment them off camera. They're like, oh, I can do better. Oh no, it's just not. No, but no, I can give you guys all the compliments on camera. And they're like, okay, thank you, thank
That's
you.
because it's gonna be rude if on camera we're just like, ugh.
That's the usual response.
Yeah.
They make me fight hard to compliment them.
It's fair.
But in their defense, if I compliment them, they go, I'm like, say something, and then I just give them back rubs.
Oh yeah, we've moved on to this print. I forgot to tell you about the other print.
Is this a signing live?
Yeah, just because we have to do it. These are my Patreon ones. My Store and View ones were just, well, I mean, I still have to sign the Store and View ones. I have to now figure out which ones they are.
Oh my god, that's a box of Sharpies. How many Sharpies do you guys go through first?
I got through a lot of Sharpies.
I believe you guys in loving care of Liz and Amanda, and I'm gonna go do stuff.
So you meant us, and I was like, gonna leave us in the care of ourselves?
Yes, I can trust you guys to look after each other.
Can you?
Yeah, you guys you just mess with each other, it'd be perfect.
That's
No collateral damage. Call if you need me.
Will do.
do not drink perfume. I don't know why that was something you were like, man, I would like to do this thing. Don't do that thing.
We're on to Shinso. No. I did like a whole series of mini prints. I didn't show you guys any of them except for I think Velma and Daphne. I'll show you the Bakugo one. There was like a million of that one. That one is nice because it was my commission. My commissioned coat.
I thought maybe if I tilt it down, it would show. It did not. Listen, when Liz fell out of our chair, we were being chaotic and we were also really drunk.
And really tired.
And really exhausted.
So we'd been in cosplay for that point by like probably
Like 12 hours.
like a crazy amount of time.
Because we did a whole shoot and then we TikToked and then we live streamed playing a video game.
All while drinking after the shoot through TikToks.
Also, I had like crazy antlers on.
It's a time. I had awful lenses in. Like the lenses look really nice. I really need new lenses. Like really new. Like I need new blue lenses. Because
I'm telling you, man, New York blue.
Yeah, I mean, if you end up going on there to get any lenses tonight, let me know. I might order a pair. I need to replace my old ones. I think they're too old. They're like,
Too old.
I think they're about a year old. I should probably just throw them out.
I think they're only good for a year.
Yeah, that's what I
I'm
was
gonna
like.
tell you, I got contacts that are way older than a year.
I do too. But the blue ones don't match to begin with, so.
Yo, listen to Yagamiyato. I've heard so much Yagamiyato solely through TikTok. Like, every few swipe, and I'm like, this is because my mutuals are like in the Yagamiyato help.
And so then you are.
So then you get it on your For You page, or I think, or your follow. No, it's your For You,
Yeah.
because your friends like it. Like, I've heard so many of the autos. I know at least like 3 of the voices. Some of them I think are the same voice. I have to like kind of focus to figure out which one's which. I was like, oh, I don't know who this is supposed to be. Raspy Hot Man 1. Raspy Hot Man number 2.
I can tell they're Bakugo. And
They're pretty good at their hawks.
But I also like, I only hear it because of TikTok audios. Like, I don't actually search out Yagamiyato. Nothing against Yagamiyato, just not something when I have free time, yeah, like when I have free time, I want to read fan fiction.
Yeah, or she's on TikTok.
Yeah. Last time I checked, Yagamiyato doesn't do Thranduil X Thorin, so till that day happens, I probably won't be searching them.
Didn't do Sashomer. I wasn't a huge fan of that one.
I didn't even listen to it because I know I'm so critical of Sashomer that I probably wouldn't have liked it. So.
Yeah, I was like, until the voice actor does it, I don't want it.
Ooh. Some
Spicy. I wasn't wearing a shirt.
Hmm?
Oh, I think that.
You weren't wearing a shirt?
Mm-hmm. Saucy.
Why are you saucy? Your hand looks so big in that,
Yeah, it does look so big.
it looks ridiculous.
It's like it encompasses your whole ass.
I know.
Made it to Todoroki.
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 Ooh, Chihiro. Oh, Chihiro.
Her Kag's voice? Like, Kag's like
Oh, this one printed pretty well.
Kagami or Kageyama?
Probably Kageyama.
Liz, your Pennywise was amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, the little back of Liz's hair is black.
It needs to be redyed.
Be scared. Be so scared. Banana Fish is a roller coaster. Also, if you're not into problematic aspects in fiction, Banana Fish is not going to be a good time for you. It's a good example of really dark themes in a very good show. Very good show. There are very, very dark themes in that show.
I love this picture so much. It's a Patreon exclusive one. I love it so much.
It depends on like how many prints you need. If you need like over 1,000, there's like online websites like Zpic and things like that. If you don't need a whole lot, you can just go up to like a local print shop or whatever and get pictures there.
That's what I used to do when I started cosplaying because it was more affordable. For like, because I was only getting like maybe 10 or 15, or I'd be getting like, you know, printing them just for me, or if my mother wanted one, I would send her some.
Yeah, if you're not printing like hundreds of thousands of prints,
To like some.
it's not really a cost efficient to do it in bulk or online, because shipping alone kind of like kills you. It's like, I think shipping for me is usually like 10 prints. The price was? Maybe like 6 or 7.
Mm-hmm. Favorite anime of the year, like new anime?
You just got another Amanda X reader. I hope you have a good time with that. You can send it to me. I would like to see how out of character I am.
If you're talking about new animes, Millionaire Detective.
Yeah, we are so in love with Millionaire Detective.
Millionaire Detective, yeah.
I'm gonna just tell you that right now. Like, they do anything, and I'm like, I want to cosplay them again. Nobody cares about it, but
yeah, we have like.
it sucks because like it's all we want to do. We have like all these outfits for it, and like we want to do more outfits and more concepts and more themes. Hopefully, like if we do like CMVs and stuff for them, it'll catch on a little bit.
People will start watching it, giving it a shot because they like the CMV. That's always the goal.
That's our goal. Make people watch it. I mean, that was our goal with Dakaichi.
Yeah, it was.
Dakaichi is just so... I love that show
It's
so much.
so good because it gives you what you want.
Yeah, like it's actually, like it's not any kind of like, there's no queer bait there. They're
It's not like Supernatural.
They're gay. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
like Cass and Dean.
God. Cass and Dean.
I know, it's so good.
Why? How?
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Or
know.
Crowley and Dean. I like Crowley Dean.
I like Cass and Dean.
I like Cass.
I love Cass so much.
I also love Crowley when he's like moose. And then Sam's like,
I was like, why?
I have not watched Supernatural, by the way, and like I have not been caught up with Supernatural in probably like 5 years. So
I have a whole Supernatural shoot we need to edit one day.
I love Supernatural. I should probably go back and watch it. I really, really love being Dean Winchester. I cosplayed him in Wyoming last
It
year.
would be so fun to actually cosplay that together too.
Yes, where we can both be Sam and Dean. It'd be fun.
We actually have never cosplayed Sam and Dean at the same time,
Nope.
which is so strange. I've been Sam like
A few times.
4 times in my life, and 2 of those times I knew Liz, so I don't know why we have never done Sam and Dean together.
It's because
We could like be spooking around and be like, say, it'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We do have like because when we did do our shoot, one of our other friends was Dean.
Mm-hmm. He's a really good Dean.
Got the whole car and everything, basically just Dean.
Yeah, basically.
Liz's knee looks very nice. She doesn't like her knees. I think they're cute. Look at this nice knee. I put a little smiley face on it. It'd be so cute.
Blech.
Favorite Disney princess?
Ray.
Does she count?
She counts.
Alright, then Ray is my favorite Disney princess. My favorite Disney queen is Elsa. But if Maleficent counts, she beats Elsa.
I got to the so I have like in my higher tiers on Patreon they get metallics, and Shinso's metallic is so cool.
I got both of our metallics for this month. They're like outside aesthetics.
It's so. I'm gonna show you Yusuke because one of my tiers got Yusuke, and he looks so pretty. Like the spirit gun looks so cool.
Ooh, look at his little shiny dude.
Very pleased with this edit. I had fun with it.
I've done karaoke now on too. This is actually going pretty good, pretty swiftly. Bakugo, how did you get here? Oh. Hello, smiley.
I should do metallics for everyone. They're just like they get expensive.
So expensive. Metallic prints are the most expensive prints.
They're so pretty.
So pretty, but they're ungodly expensive compared to like regular prints.
All right, I am done with all of Patreon
There you go.
for July and August. Cool.
Live stream a shoot.
So we could do a prop.
I don't know. It depends on what kind of shoot. Like a regular shoot, sure. Spicy shoot, probably not, just because
It's stressful
we're
sometimes.
like half naked or naked like the whole time.
For me, I get stressed because I have to do poses that are uncomfortable. which is like 95% of them. And I don't know, I just like, I feel like if I was live streaming that, I would have like a whole nother level of like anxiety.
Also, if your titty falls out, it's everywhere.
Yeah, that too.
It's not just
shoot.
me, it's everyone, the whole world. Sees the titty.
Oh, good. I could always, if we were doing an outside shoot or like a location shoot, and we're not using my phone, I could go on my like Instagram, Patreon exclusive live. Put it on mine.
True.
It wouldn't be on
True.
Twitch. Yeah,
The only problem is then only your patrons see it.
that's true. Yeah.
We'll have her do that.
Yeah, it would.
Oh wait, no, we could do the Twitch.
We could, yeah.
That one, both of our patrons have.
Yeah, I could go on Twitch or something, I guess. Yeah, and just stream the process.
Just bring like a stand for the phone so it can just
Yeah.
meander with us.
I've like thought about it. I was like, whenever I do get my day job back, I was like, my Twitch stream is gonna alternate each week based on my work schedule.
Oh, yeah,
Whenever that happens, not anytime soon. And I was like thinking, but I was like, well, I could do alternative things. Like if we were shooting one day and I'm not working, instead of sitting down and crafting or something, they could just watch a shoot or something. That would be
Sure,
cool.
but then they can't interact with you.
Mm-hmm.
Then they can't interact with you.
That's true.
Kind of.
Ooh, Draco, what you
Yeah.
teaching under that jacket?
He's teaching you how to take off his clothes.
He's like, you do it like this. If you do it any other way, I'm going to lose my mind.
He's like, then I'm leaving.
Then I'm leaving.
You fail.
Just curious about how you guys get your shots and how long it takes.
We just kind of like take pictures. I'm probably the harder person to shoot, I think.
Oh.
Very particular.
And I'm also, some of the angles that Amanda needs, I have trouble getting to sometimes.
I'm very tall, and I like up to down angles, so it's very hard to get the angles I like without like a stool or like a steep incline.
And I like a lot of straight on ones, like right here. Maybe like right here on me. But definitely not here and definitely
I like
not
a lot
there.
of high angles. I'm always like here.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like, you're not holding it up here.
Oh no, not above my head. That would be like.
I know, but I do that for you though, because I'm
Oh,
shorter than you. So I'm just like, boop.
Yeah.
I look like a spider monkey when I'm taking pictures.
So I've definitely taken pictures from here because you like the selfie angle.
I do like that angle. I also like some straight-ons. I think with the characters like Pennywise, I took a lot of pictures that were like right here. I guess that is kind of selfie angle for me.
Yeah, it's a little bit higher than you.
I was like, I liked that one for that because so much of my face was exposed for him. Alright, I'm gonna get my folder and then...
My favorite character in Code Lyoko is probably Odd or Alita, I think.
Hey babe,
I really liked Odd.
You look cute.
You know, that might actually be fun, reading a fan fiction on a live about
I thought
us.
about it.
One of us.
Oh, about
us.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, read fan fiction, yeah!
No. Then you would need the, like...
I gotta organize these, gotta figure out what month is what.
Saucy Draco. Let's see, you've mastered taking off his clothes. Oh.
Wait, can I show you a TikTok real quick? I can't show them because it won't show up, but I just did something that reminded me of a TikTok. Wait, I don't know where it's at, never mind.
Funny YouTube videos we go back to watch to lift our moods.
YouTube? I like Dan Cummins' Crazy with a capital F. Any of that, really funny. No, I've just watched it a lot. Like, he talks about the guy who has, like, he's obsessed with, killing ants in his, apartment in college, and it's really funny. Or the guy who's, like, the obsessive compulsive liar, and it's like you write your own adventure story. I'd ask him leading questions on things that I knew he didn't do in the weekend just to see where his lies would take me. And those are always really funny. I enjoy that stand-up.
I remember that guy.
He's like, I would just ask him like,
Build your own adventure story.
yeah, oh, did you go fishing last weekend? Oh yeah, it was great. How many fish you catch? Got like 50 salmon. 50 salmon, wow, that's a lot. So how long were you up there? 60 salmon.
Yeah, because it's one per minute.
One per minute. He's like, wow, salmon per minute. It's really funny. You should go listen to it.
I don't really watch YouTubes to listen to my spirits. There's movies. There's specific movies that if I'm in a bad mood, I watch. And it's always like very emotionally taxing movies. Because I'm ridiculous, I guess. Like, all of July, Liz had to sit through every Disney movie where the dad dies. Because that was my way of coping.
Abominable's a really good movie.
Abominable was a very good movie. It's very sad.
It is. It was really pretty. Very, very sad though at some points.
And
But
then
also happy at some points.
there's the one with the quest.
Yeah, with the trolls and the quest. I think
Yeah.
it's just called Quest, isn't it?
Is it? I don't know.
It's like a DreamWorks movie.
It's got like two brothers, and they want to like. Their dad has this like.
Tom
magic,
Holland voices one of them.
Yeah, there's like a magic staff, and he's like, it's supposed to give them a day with him, but like they fuck it up, and it doesn't. They have to go get a crystal. Onward, that's what it's called. Yes. I love that movie too. And then How to Train Your Dragon, obviously, because that's like one of my favorite series. Hence why Liz has agreed to be a dragon with me in that sense as well. And this year's just gonna be a lot of dragons. This year's just gonna be like Liz being my wife in a lot of different forms.
It's fair. I like how I get to be one that is close to my personality type and How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah, that is 100% actually, like, if I were to explain our personality types, Toothless and Light Fury, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes Liz is Toothless.
Sometimes. It goes back and forth. It does. But about 75% of the time, I would say that you're Toothless.
Probably.
And there's like a good 30% of the time where I'm like really high energy and you're just like, ugh. It's rare. Though.
You with alcohol. It's Toothless.
That's...
You're like.
I'm like, what? Ugh.
You can simp for dragons. We're gonna make you simp for dragons. It'll be a good time.
Yay. Okay, here we go. So, July.
But yeah, I have I love animated movies, but very specific ones like, I think the only like mainstream one that I rewatch a lot, I mean like Disney wise, I do really love Frozen, but like other than Frozen, I don't really watch too many of the Disney princess movies.
I'm not a huge Disney fan. That's why you don't see me doing a lot of Disney stuff.
I love Disney. I just like their less other stuff. Like they're more like obscure things, I think.
I guess, okay, if I couldn't pick Ray, I did really like Belle when I was a kid because I liked that she liked reading books, and I also was quiet sometimes and liked reading books, so I related to her a little bit on that aspect. I also liked how she befriended this monster and made him learn how to care for people. Oh, that was really cool.
Even though he like kidnapped her, she was like, "Yeah, this is fine."
Yeah, she handled that real well.
Yeah, everyone's all mad about us having problematic ships. Disney has problematic ships.
Yeah.
It's always
He
like
trades her.
For her to save her father.
I guess technically the movies I enjoy from Disney are not Disney originals. Like they're Disney taking a fairy tale and doing the Disney spin on it. I do enjoy some of them in their
Do
original
that Frozen.
format.
I think Liz would like Frozen, but she refuses to watch it.
I hate that stupid freaking
She hates
snowman.
Olaf. She hates Olaf so much. Like if someone would send me like a version of Frozen that didn't have the Olaf, she would probably watch it. But
Olaf's so dumb. That man would burn in the summer.
yeah, there's a whole song about it.
Yeah, does he die?
No, I mean he melts, but then he's alright again.
How does he melt and he's okay again? How's that make?
Because he's magic.
We can magically flush him down a toilet. Drano. Magic helps you then, Olaf.
That's fair. I forgot. I adore Moana.
Never seen it.
God, I love Moana. That one you would actually probably just really enjoy.
It is possible, but I have like a weird thing with animated movies and stuff like that.
I know all of the songs from Moana. All of them.
Of course you do.
Shiny.
Right. I'm just gonna make my piles for each month, and then I'll reopen this and put stuff in it. Okay.
This is the darkest image.
So we have.
This is my nice saucy Elmo, but
Yeah, Daphne is kind of dark too. It might be the editing that we both did. Where's Daphne at?
it looks so saucy. So just all you see is like lingerie and leather. It's a good time.
Where's Daphne?
Ooh, bubbles!
Shihiro and Bubbles. And see, I guess Daphne's not super dark. She's kind of dark. You can't see the stuff
Who
in
do
the
you hate more,
background.
Kikyo or Olaf?
There's a special place in hell for both of them. And it's in chairs next to each other. They're out getting boba together.
First anime, Naruto.
Probably. I don't actually know. It might be Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Dragon Ball Z.
Does Yu-Gi-Oh count?
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is, I mean, it was made by 4 kids, but it is a manga.
Gotcha. I was like going by like on the TV. Because I did watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Before I watched Naruto, I think.
I mean, they played
I
it
can't
on.
really remember. Now I'm trying to remember it.
I'm like trying to
But
think.
I also wasn't here yet at that point in time when I started watching anime. We were still like on base abroad.
I think it was Dragon Ball Z. Because before I knew it was called anime, when I was in elementary school, we played Dragon Ball Z. Like where we go to recess and we pretend we were different characters. I'm pretty sure we did.
Did Emma talk to me about cosplaying Carmen Sandiego? Oh my god, now you're saying Joe Sean. If I could have a list of the amount of people who's tried to get me to do Carmen Sandiego.
Who's trying to get you to do it?
Emma. Wait, I need plot line. Why does Emma want me to do it now? Oh, that's awful. Watch a happy movie. Who do I hate? Umbridge. I literally cannot stand Umbridge with all of my body and soul. She like comes onto the screen and I'm like, oh god. I honestly really hate the Dudleys too though. Who else do I hate? Basically any like not great characters like that type of character. Really not a fan of Bev's dad.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but like, who else do I really, really not like from
Draco will always win in my mind. I just inherently have always loved Draco for some reason, so although Cedric's probably like the sweeter person and like if you're gonna go on a date, you should probably pick Cedric. Draco. That's the moral of the story for me. Don't get me wrong, I love a good Hufflepuff, but I'm just so deeply in Draco though. Steven the Pumpkin is right here. He's on the table now. I actually kind of like a mixture of like spicy and sweet ships, like, but I want them like to be both. Like I want them to have like angst. I want them to be upset, and then I want them to be like hurt and comfort and all kinds of like nonsense. I want there to like build a relationship, but I want them to do it swiftly, so I have to read both. I like developed plot, but I can't handle Liz's 100 chapter fan fictions. She's like, here's 5 fan fictions that are all 100 chapters long, and I'm like,
they're rarely 100.
What?
They're usually like 40 or 50.
50 chapters. You know what? I don't have time for that.
Do you have time for adult beverages?
I was like, what? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm doing wine?
Probably, because I don't think anything else in here is chilled.
We should probably go through the stuff that's in there anyway.
We can do wine. Oh, we could do the Long Island. Long Island takes up more space.
I don't want Long Island. I want wine.
Okay.
You don't have to have wine, but I want
There's
wine.
only enough wine though for like 1 cup. It's like baby milk.
Oh, okay. Isn't there more wine? No.
There's Takara, but I think it's AJ's.
Does he know? We'll buy him more if he needs more. I think there's actually another bottle in the pantry.
I think he finished, I think he had 1 small and 1 large one. And he drank the small one, but I don't know about the large one. Because you bought Takara too.
Yeah, I did buy Takara. I bought it for our adventures. Yeah, honestly, 2020 feels like Umbridge. That one when Umbridge took over Hogwarts, that's what 2020 feels like. I feel like when J.K. Rowling was writing Harry Potter, she wrote Umbridge after herself.
Ooh. Dang.
I'm just saying.
Truth
I was
comes
like,
out.
this was a really good autobiography. I also hope she gets eaten by
Self-insert.
mantadors, or isn't that what they're called? Manticore or
Manticore.
Manticores. The horsemen.
I don't know if that's a safe place for that.
I do like K-pop. If it comes on, I like it. I listen to like a crazy, wild arrangement of stuff.
I don't think either of us just listen to one type of music.
We don't listen to one genre at all. The only genre I have to be in specific moods for genres. Cause I would say that I don't listen to country, but I definitely know a lot of country songs. I like to say I don't, but it's a lie. Yeah, I honestly could care less about her new book. We saw, there's this one TikTok creator we follow, and they made a video about her pseudonym. It was a wild TikTok video. And like they're like, my goal for 2020 is to get blocked by J.K. Rowling on Twitter. And they're like, this is my sole purpose in life. Did you hit yourself? Yeah, I don't understand how those horsemen did not end Umbridge. I was like, how? How? You had one job, horseman. One job. To make me annoyed with you as your sole purpose in life? That's gonna be difficult. It's very hard to annoy me. I feel like I've just signed a death wish there, but I feel like I'm a very patient person. I kind of just smile at interesting things. Like, even if something does kind of mildly, like, annoy me, I'm like, and my eyebrows are raised, there's like a specific look. It's my adenoids. Okay, I think. Can't really tell. I'm not looking at myself when I make it usually. Oh. Well, I'm glad that you made it back and that you're safe and not lost anymore. Enjoy the stream. I hope we can relax you a little bit. Oof. Daisuke come. Daisuke. Did this shoot back before we got like the personification of him, and he's just such a soft man now.
He's a really
all my
soft
saucy videos don't really work for him. I thought he was gonna be like
Kaiba.
way more Kaiba than he is. I was like, what in the world?
Yeah.
I'm about it, but I was just like, what in the world?
I like it. It was definitely surprising, but I like that he didn't fit into that millionaire.
That stereotype.
Yeah.
I like the plot twist that show gives you. You're like, oh, this is where this is going, and then you're like, this is not where this is going. I'm glad that's not as relaxing and not annoying. I was a little worried about that. The sounding of photos that are like just relaxing. The art prints movie.
Oh, good.
ASMR print style.
And then a large.
I'm finally done signing Stormy V prints, by the way. I'm now just trying to like make them like nice and neat.
Shindeku. What is that? Where's that? Shindeku. Why is it a large Shindeku?
Yeah, you're laying with Mickey.
Oh, I was like, where the hell is that? I was like freaking out. I was like, I printed a picture with Suki. It was the
the wrong Shindeku shit.
Yeah, the wrong character. Alright, so Shindeku. And then, oh, these ones are actually, this one's, it is Store Envy, actually.
Show we distinctly watched over and over as a kid. I really liked Yu-Gi-Oh! And I really liked Digimon. I really liked, it's definitely my mother's fault, but I liked Charmed. As a teenager, I Titans, like Cartoon Network stuff, because that's about the time where I got Cartoon Network, was around 12 or 13. I love Avatar, but that didn't come around until I was like older. You gotta remember, guys, we're real old. Alright, this is done. This pile is done. I'm gonna put him.
Fun fact, I don't have this wig anymore. So next time I do Demon Lord Bakugo, if I ever do it again, gotta...
Get a new wig.
Yeah, I kind of want to make Bakugo's actual wig work, though, for it. Really badly.
Why did you do that wig?
I turned it into a Prompto wig.
Completely forgot for that one. Completely forgot for that one.
Yeah, I was like, I had multiple Prompto wigs, and that one became Demon Lord Bakugo, and then it became Prompto again. Went off to its new home. So.
This is going well.
This is August.
Okay. Start with the big ones for Patreon, and then we'll digress into tiny ones.
This is July. Should be Not Safe for Work Bakugo. Daphne, Velma. Yep. This is July. Then I have Tinies. This is Demon Lord Bakugo and Velma. Should be July. Boom. Babies are there. August should be Bakugo and Snape. Yep, Bakugo and Snape. August, Bakugo and Snape. Cool. Alright, everything is put in its rightful place. I honestly don't think I'm going to assign Store MV though until I'm actually packaging Store MV. Because all my Store MV is all in this folder. Honestly though, I know I can sign every single Bakudeku print because I sold all of them. All the wedding ones, they're all gone now. So I could definitely... By the way, the largest file that I have in my print bag is Deku. I have so many Deku prints. It is... I don't understand why I have so much Deku. But I do. Deku just... Like, just Deku alone is, all of this. It's just only Deku. It's just only, the longest time, it's been the biggest part of my folder. That's why I opened the store, because I was like, I need to get rid of this stuff. What are they saying? Someone said Ghibli?
Ghibli.
Question mark? Or was that a while back?
Hold on.
Probably a while back.
Someone loves Deku so much. Future partner was totally fine with it. Theoretically, if a future partner was totally fine with it, would you ever tell us if you're in a romantic relationship that is somewhat serious? Or would you prefer to keep your romance lives private? And just be a little shit if by chance you guys started dating, would you tell us or continue to fuck with us? You don't have to answer this.
Honestly, it wouldn't matter who I was dating. I probably wouldn't.
I would continue to fuck with you guys.
Yeah, I was like, I probably
Yeah.
wouldn't say anything.
I'd be like, theoretically, imagine you get there's like a post and like it's like an engagement. We're like, just kidding, you know, for the memes. We get married. We're like, just kidding, for the memes. We adopt a dog. Just kidding, for the memes. We grow old and die. Just kidding. For the memes.
Yeah, so funny.
That's how it's gonna go. That's her whole life.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what?
What?
If Amanda and Liz are old, does that mean I'm too old because I was literally my first year of high school when Liz probably graduated? Does it mean I'm literally my first year? I mean I'm old too? I mean,
No, that means you are a fine wine and you grow better with age.
no, they were. So when I was a senior graduating, they would have been a freshman. They're like in our age range, basically.
Okay, you are not the fine wine. You are now a nice mead.
Yep. My Liz print I got from WasabiCon. I have it framed on the wall. Aww. Have a good night, Amanda. I would happily watch you guys. Honestly, I was like, how long can we cosplay until we can't because we're ugly?
No, when we're ugly, we do old characters.
Oh, I can be Genkai. See, I have to do Genkai soon so I can be young Genkai. So in like 20 years, I can do Genkai again and then have a comparison. The
Also,
older
who
Genkai.
knows, maybe they'll come out with a thing that just makes you not ugly when you're old.
That would be great.
By the
You
time
should
we're
do
old.
Tagoro, young Tagoro.
Okay.
And then when you're older,
Do old
do this somehow look identical. No, you'll be slight Tagoro now, and then
I was
you
like,
just
how
put
the
a
hell am I
muscle
gonna
suit
look the
on
same?
later,
okay.
because he gets from being like a
Buff.
slight build to being buff and evil.
Buff man.
Yes. Amanda be Dumbledore.
Ah, yes. I want to be Dumbledore now, but I will also be Dumbledore when I don't have to do so much makeup.
Honestly, Amanda would probably do that. She already is working on him.
I'm gonna do hot Dumbledore, right? Like
Gandalf.
hot. No, both.
Both. No, they were saying they wanted to see one of us as Gandalf, and I was like, oh, she's working.
Oh yeah, I'm working on Gandalf right now, but like I want to do. We're gonna do young Albus and what do you call it, Grindelwald. Liz said yes to this a long time ago, so she can't back out on it now.
I don't mind.
I
think
never
he's
forget.
cool. She'll forgive.
I won't. I really don't. I remember everything Liz has said she would do. Like, make a facial prosthetic for the second part of CMB.
Oh yeah.
I'll hold out. I'm very patient, guys.
I was like, that's actually a CMB. We could do part 2 too, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I have to make a facial prosthetic, and I have to like make a whole thing for my arm.
I have to make a whole sort of buster blade, basically. Buster sword. But,
Lindover would lose their mind over that one.
they would. They love it.
They would love it. I don't know if they're in the chat tonight, but I haven't seen them, but they would love that. Oh no, my print gets too close to the socket. Look at all this water pour Deku. I have so much Deku.
Deku.
I really do love being Deku. I actually have materials to make a shiny Deku. I really want to do like a metallic version.
Z print, X print, it's something like that. It's a
Yeah, it's based off
Z-Pack.
there was like a figure of him like that, and I was like, ooh, I want to do it. Just I haven't done it yet. Oh god.
Yeah, Liz wants to play Monkeys in a Barrel for a live with you guys.
Yeah, Patreon.
So it's gonna be our next Patreon live. Is gonna be Monkeys in a Barrel. So
And Jenga.
and Jenga.
We'll make it like a
that's what
drinking
the
game.
Monkeys in a Barrel are on. So you guys can enjoy that for our patrons that are on here. Just know that there will be Halloween cookies and chaos.
This is, by the way, one of my favorite pictures I've ever had taken of me.
Ah, yes.
Like,
We have matching ones, and they're just the coolest pictures of us.
I don't think I'll ever not print this photo.
My favorite Deku photo is the one by Joe Sean.
I kind of want him to send me his. I want to see if I have the like other one. I want to fix this. It's too much.
Gotcha.
I don't like it now.
I feel like you already have the original on your phone.
I do, yeah. It's like I love this.
Yeah, but my favorite Bakugo. I have actually quite a few favorite Bakugo pictures. The two that there's like 3 different photographers who've taken Bakugo pictures that I just look at and I'm like, yes, looks so cool.
If we were dating anyone, would we even say that we had a significant other, even if we didn't say who we were dating?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, we'd just be like, I'm dating someone.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna use your shinies for these guys. I feel like they look better with silver. Love your Spider-Man Deku, Liz. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I kind of cut his head off. Suck.
Oh, that's your Deku print. That's what. Well, don't worry. If you ever want to get another one, that's probably gonna be the one print I will always print for going to conventions because it's just so pretty for no reason. It was a Katsucon print. Love it.
Oh yeah, I was like, I feel like people keeping their romantic lives private is like super common.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Unless like, actually no, even like people who are both in the cosplay community. I know a handful of people who are like secretly dating. In the past, I've done that where I just don't talk about people I dated. But at the same time, there's times that I've dated people and I'm like, yeah, we're dating. Making these stupid, sappy posts on the interwebs. Mm-hmm.
I graduated Wait, you mean high school or college? Maybe not silver for this one.
Yeah, you gotta keep the mystery alive, guys. Keep writing your fan fictions. Live in the unknown.
Ooh, exciting.
Oh yeah, I'm totally like, I don't mind that people are curious. As long as they don't mind that we're so like, we just like kind of scoot around and we look at it, we're like, ha ha ha, and then we go about our day. Just like to keep you guys on your toes always.
No, I totally remember you. I can't ever say your name, but I recognize your handle, and I've seen you in a few of the stories you've added us in the past, and I definitely remember you from WasabiCon. I don't know if I'll have it at the table or not, but if we ever do have a con locally that you go to again, and you come up, sometimes when I'm like stressed or I'm like dealing with a lot of people, I don't like, it doesn't register sometimes that I'm looking at somebody that I've met before. But if you come up and it looks like I don't recognize you, just be like, oh, it's AKrCos, and I'll remember. If I have one of those on hand, I'll just give you another one. Since it got water damage.
Table anxiety.
Yeah. My first con that I was a guest at, I hid under the table, and Amanda
And she ate a chicken
ate a chicken sandwich under the table.
And people
as Deku, by the way.
Yeah. I was Bakugo, and I was like taking care of like the people who were coming up to the table, and they're like, "Where's Liz?" And I was just looking up at the table, like she's out for a minute. She'll be back later.
I was just sitting there eating
crouched.
a sandwich.
It's just like Bakugo taking care of like Deku guests while Deku is hiding under the table eating a chicken sandwich.
This is pretty a good headcanon
Yeah.
for them.
It's pretty good headcanon. Doing all the PR while Deku's like.
And he's like,
I'd love to do a con in Calgary.
I miss guesting.
Same. Guesting was so
fun.
fun. I love meeting new people and like seeing their faces like light up is just something that's super neat that you don't really get online for the most part. In your interactions and all these like online cons.
Yeah.
Which I that's why we really haven't done any online cons, is because like it doesn't feel the same. I don't know.
Side note for Spider-Man Deku. Spider-Man Deku. I don't remember if I sold these ones because I had extras of these. I don't know if I put this one on my store, but it's getting signed, so we'll see. I don't remember.
Dream con we want to guest at. I guess one like in Australia or one in like Japan would be neat.
I think I would really love to do a con in any honestly, like it would be cool to do one in either I'd really like to do one in Canada. Just because Canada's really pretty, and I'd like to be able to go and do that, and then maybe stay after the con, and just like
Shoot in the wilderness.
have them like.
I think they have shoot permits there though that we don't have here.
Yeah, something to look into, but it would be really cool to do, and just like we figured it out or something, just talk to the con and be like, you don't have to get me. Because I know that cons...
They'll pay for your return ticket on any day.
On any day,
You
yeah.
have to pay for the hotel that is outside of like the initial agreement.
Yeah. I was like, as long as they'd be willing to do that, even if they weren't, I was like, getting a return flight wouldn't be the end of the world.
Yeah, even if they're like, no. Get
You have to do
yourself
it... Yeah, you have to only do it this day.
on.
I'd be like, alright, just fly me there.
Yeah, save yourself some money. We'll fly ourselves back.
Yeah.
Road trip it.
My Deku wig does not look like this anymore, and it stopped looking like this so long ago. It got restyled. I liked how fluffy it was.
Yeah, I liked when my Todoroki wig looked like that.
This is the
Now
friend in
it's-
question.
That Todoroki wig in that picture is now the slicked back one. It will never return to normal. So
This
I have a
is-
whole new Todoroki wig I need to style. It's the like pre-made one, so hopefully it doesn't hurt my head as much.
This is spiked Deku. He's no longer fluffy. I really feel like if I want to do like Deku the way I'd love to do it, I'd need to get a Jareth. That's what I made Bakugo out of. And Dabi. Just like Jareth's a lot, I think.
Organize these prints. Some kind of ultimate boy sneaking into my Olivia pictures.
I can't remember if this guy was on my store either, but most of my Deku ones were. Yeah, this one's definitely gone.
Yeah, we really don't leave the house unless we have to, especially now. Like, it was bad before COVID because we weren't like super social creatures, which is strange because you know you're like, oh well, you cosplay and you like go to all these cons. Outside of that, we have like our immediate friend group, but besides that, we get anxiety in groups, so we don't really go out all that often. I was like, I'm pretty alright with like when I'm prepared, but if I'm like not prepared to be in like a huge group of people, sometimes I'm like, I put myself in the mindset to be around a lot of different it's like the auditory thing for me though, because I can't handle like, even if there's like different songs playing at the same time, it bothers me, drives me crazy. So when there's so many people talking at once, that also drives me crazy. So I have to like mentally prepare before that happens, because I can't just expect everybody to be on the same conversation always. I don't remember what else is in my store. I know there's some Bakugos. I just have to wait until I actually have envelopes. Before COVID, did you just fly? I don't think I've ever flown somewhere just for lunch. We've done spontaneous road trips, definitely. We drove all the way to New York for New Year's, which was super cool. Miss New York. I really love New York. Who? Oh, San.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not surprised. She's like, "Hey, boy." There's actually this one place in Canada I really want to visit. It's like Lake Louise, I think is what it's called.
I can tell you exactly where I want to go. I have to Google it. Give me a second. Vancouver. I want to go to Vancouver in what time of year?
You know, yeah, actually, maybe I'll be signing for the rest of my life. It feels like sometimes.
What is this festival?
I usually just have to like take a break after like the big prints, so my hand stops hurting.
Don't know what time of year it happens, but it happens in Vancouver, and it's the Hot Chocolate Festival, and I want to go.
Oh, the like
That
bar
was-
hopping hot chocolate
Yes, the thing that Lucas was posting about.
thing. Mm-hmm.
I really want to do it, really, really badly, because I love hot chocolate.
It took us 16 hours there and 14 hours back, I think. Maybe. I think.
It was slow getting there. We stopped a bunch.
Yeah, we stopped a bunch getting there because, like, we got a big chunk. We got to about right past Virginia, and then I made a mistake of getting this canned Starbucks drink, and it killed me. Like, my head hurt, my body hurt. Felt like I was dying. My stomach hurt. I was like, I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna die before we get to New York. And so that was rough. But we made it. We did make it.
It's weird. It's usually I'm the one. I usually have a lot of stomach.
Issues. It has to be something.
It always has to do with coffee, like a weird coffee or too much. It's only happened to you twice.
Mm-hmm.
Katsu and that.
I have a tolerant, so coffee at some point stops working and then just starts making me sleepy, which is super bad for road trips.
It is. There was the one KatsuCon we went to, and it was it just you and me that year, or was it you, me, and Darren? It was just you and me, right?
Just me and you, yeah.
Yeah.
We stopped so many times for coffee, let me tell you. Like,
we didn't sleep before we drove.
Yeah, we stayed up and then drove 14 hours.
It was so much. I remember Greatest Showman played, like, the majority of that trip ride there.
Yeah, because we had just seen that movie and we were, like, super obsessed with it.
Yeah, we drank so much coffee, and hadn't slept and we had snacks and food,
Yeah,
but
we lived in a constant state of nausea. Like,
it was so bad.
and like food wasn't helping, water wasn't helping,
And then we got to that con and
fell asleep.
yeah, we got there. It was like Thursday at like, I think it was like 4 in the afternoon or something. And we got there, we got everything up to the room, and we both slept until like some crazy amount. We did that this past year too. We drove up there
And then just,
and we went to sleep.
we always, no, we didn't. No, it wasn't this past year. This past year we were good. I wasn't good, but you were good. Because we got there an extra day early.
Fair.
You're thinking about the one where you spilled that thing on the bed and we were like punching it.
Oh, that's the previous year.
Yeah, that wasn't this year. This year we had a different hotel. This year was Chelsea.
That's right, because the previous year Izzy was in the room with us and we got that burger place and it really wasn't that good.
Yeah, it was it.
Izzy went out to go do stuff and we slept.
Yeah, she was like, "You gonna hang out?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Falls asleep.
That was the
And then we had
CMV
Popeyes
year.
in bed. Yeah, CMVs at cons, man.
I
They're
mean,
pretty, but Jesus,
it was so
so hard, so difficult, and like so much time. Oh,
Yeah.
Lord, we got into costume for the wedding night part of In the Name of Love at midnight Sunday of the con, and then filmed it until 7 a.m. of the con. Slept for 3 hours. And then drove halfway home before giving up and then getting a hotel again.
which honestly,
Best decision
Best
because we
decision.
got Waffle House in the morning. It
Yes.
was delicious.
it was super great.
Yeah.
I remember being so happy walking into that hotel room. I had never
Getting
been,
in bed, you're like, ooh.
Yeah.
It was so cheap because it was in the
was.
middle of nowhere.
It's
You
like-
know, actually, plotline of a horror movie, definitely what we did. But you know what? Whatever.
Yeah, it was so nice, and the Waffle House tasted amazing the next day and didn't make me sick or anything. It was so good.
Liz graduated in 2010. I graduated 2011, I think. I don't know why I said I think. I know.
In
Oh.
college, I was 2015.
I was
Fall,
2016.
or not fall, winter. Fall, I guess.
We're
fall.
1 year apart at all times.
I would have been earlier, but I stayed an extra year to do a second degree.
Yeah, because we both have double degrees or double majors.
I didn't do so instead of doing minors, I'd have 2 majors, which I don't use. Funny enough,
Same.
don't use. To use them in the way that I'd want, I'd have to go to grad school. I just haven't done it yet. That's why my Patreon for the longest time was like, I'm gonna go to grad school soon, and I'm like, I am going to eventually go to grad school, but I do not know when.
Yeah, right now, I will not be going to grad school until I get my job back.
Yeah,
If I ever get my job back.
it's like
This year is so wild because cosplay went from being our hobby and like all of Patreon and all that stuff, the money from that just went to like
making costumes.
making content and like flying places to shoot for more content for everyone and CMVs to it being our only form of income, and that is horrifying.
It is, yeah.
Because I know that like I've never been this long without a salary job. Like I started working when I was 14 and never stopped till now.
I started when I was 18 and had never not had a job, like a day job that wasn't cosplay until now.
Same.
I
It's
always
so
had a job.
weird.
And at one point I had 3 jobs. I was
Yeah,
just,
in college.
mm-hmm.
I know I've mentioned it before, but it's so funny because me and Liz have we went to the same college, we worked at the same Starbucks.
Just at different times.
Just different times. Like there's so many times we should have met.
It's really wild. Like it's not just
really
once
weird.
or twice. It's like
a lot.
like over probably 30 or 40 things that overlap
that we did because we just had similar interests and somehow we never met. Or if we did meet, we just kind of probably walked
by
past
each
each
other.
other
and we met in another city.
Yeah, and then it was funny because like we met in Orlando at a convention, and at that point we didn't speak. It was literally like Liz being like, "Hey," and then we got pictures and we like.
I was like, oh, I like your Prompto and your Luna, and then I got a picture with Amanda and Izzy, and then I went about my con.
Never met this bitch, and I apparently was a loser.
Oh.
Yes.
No, I remember this.
I was on the I was at the Starbucks with my friend Jeremy, and I remember Amanda and Izzy walked by because Amanda was Prompto with a giant engine
I was
blade.
guesting at this convention, and this girl comes up and goes, "Hey, loser!" I'm like,
Yeah, no, we get on the escalator, and I'm just behind her, and I like tapped her on the shoulder, and yeah.
I'm gonna finger out everything.
Yep.
Fucking big bold move.
I was like, hey, loser.
You realize now everyone's gonna play with Hey Loser. It's more to be friends with Amanda.
You like my bun?
"You don't like my bun?"
Never.
That's rude. My eyes are so watery. Man.
Hey, that's my ice rink. Yep.
Yep, literally.
Never ice skating.
Me creeping on Liz after she posted a picture of us together and was like, "I wish people like this lived near me," with it fucking locationed in Jacksonville.
Maybe Liz found all that shit out, all that weird ass passive aggressive, all that other shit.
Maybe she did. Maybe it was an elaborate scheme to
Acquire friends.
her be my friend or make me be her friend. And then you know what? Doesn't matter. Whatever.
The location service thing was not intentional and freaked me out, actually.
Yeah.
Because I, at that point, only had a personal Instagram, so the only people on it were all of my friends and family. And I posted like cosplay like once in a blue moon, and having locations on wasn't something I cared about or even really noticed. And I guess there was an Instagram update back then, and maybe it started happening halfway through my posts. Either way, I didn't notice, and I guess wherever I posted it, it either was the ice skating picture or the other one.
Picture of me as Prompto and you as Naruto, I think.
Yeah.
And she posted it, but at the very top of like pictures on Instagram, if you don't turn off location, it tells you exactly where you posted it.
Or like close to the vicinity.
Mm-hmm. So it was from the Starbucks in the town center, and I was like,
but I was at my house, which was very close to the Starbucks in the town center, because I lived in an apartment in the town center basically back then. I don't anymore, so everyone lives in this area. I don't live in the apartments at town center anymore, but I did at the time, and I guess it pinged a location I would often go to. I don't know, the closest one to me. Glad it didn't ping my apartment.
that would have been even better. I would have showed up at your door. I'd be like, "Hey, Liz."
I'd have been like,
I'm a walking horror movie.
yeah,
That's how I acquire friends. I acquired Izzy the same way.
yeah.
I was like, "Hey."
Yeah, because the first time we were supposed to hang out, it was like a group of people supposed to go ice skating. And we got there, and this never has happened in the history of this ice rink that when we've gone, except for
It's
this one
not
time.
popular enough for this to happen, but somehow it happened. The stars aligned. It said Liz has to go to Amanda's house.
Yeah, we got there, and it was like Amanda, me, Mia, and then I remember Anya, and then a few other people were there, and I don't remember their names right now. But most of them, none of us had all met each other yet, and we all got there, and it's like, yeah, so they're not selling any more tickets. There's too many people here. We can't go ice skating.
And I was like, "Let's all go to my house." Never met any of these people, and they were like,
And then you're like, yeah, you can just ride with me. And I was like, I'll drive separately. It's fine.
"Yeah, nobody wanted to ride with Amanda."
I was like, But it was interesting. Wow, there's so many people in here turning 14 and 15 in the next couple of months.
You're too young for me, small creature.
Yeah, I'm a very like I'm very suspicious of people I don't know, and it's not to be rude or anything. It's just the way that I was
This
raised.
has made me suspicious about people now. Like, I used to be very unsuspicious about people, and Liz has made me suspicious about people.
I don't trust people because my whole life my parents were like making me watch America's Most Wanted and telling me that I was gonna get abducted or something. Which actually, fun fact, almost was once when I was really little. I had like a weird Sixth Sense moment and like somehow got myself inside the house right as whoever was in my backyard with me at the same time tried to grab me. That was pretty wild. Pretty scary. I was like 11, and I was like, at that point my parents had like obsessively told me that like people were always trying to like steal children and stuff. So I was like hyper terrified of that happening to me. So and it turns out that they drilled in enough paranoia in me that it actually saved me. So that's actually quite good. So always be aware of your surroundings wherever you are, especially if you're alone.
I was a terrible child. Being picked up a few times. Thankfully, I was in a place that is easily thwarted. America is not easily thwarted.
That's fair, because you were in Japan back then. Yeah. I was in America my whole life, so always been stranger danger here. Yeah, I think I think it's very healthy to have like a little bit of like knowledge that there are people in the world around you that are up to no good at a young age. So that's good that your parents also taught you the same thing. Because there's gonna be a point where you're not always hanging out with your friends and you're like walking to your car after class or something.
Yeah, definitely then. Be vigilant. Always be vigilant. Pretend like you're not using your peripherals. Use your peripherals.
Yeah, if you're walking to a car alone on campus
Always
at college.
be on FaceTime too.
Yeah.
Almost always. People are terrified of FaceTime. I don't know why. They just are. If you're literally on FaceTime and they can like hear someone else and see a different face, then they're much less likely to try and
Bother
pull
you.
something.
Yeah. And like, I didn't carry it on me, but I had a friend who carried, she got like the little portable purse pepper spray, and she's carried it on her book bag. It was like a little tag, like a little clip on.
I got a concealed weapons license. That's what I got for.
I just would put hoods on and hide my hair and try to look not like a girl most of the time. I was wandering around because I felt like most people were bothering people who looked like defenseless women. So I always put hoods on and pulled my hair up into my meanies and stuff.
That's fair.
And I would have, sometimes I'd have headphones on where it looks like I'd be listening to music, but I was not. I was actually paying attention to everything around me as I was walking to my car at like 4 a.m.
Good old library days.
I used to live in the UNF library, by the way. I
Not
loved it.
literally, just figuratively.
I loved, after class, I would just go to the library and do all my homework. It was a literature major, so I had to read a lot of books and a lot of source material for papers.
Why did the lady call the police on you?
Who? What?
This person's like, one time I was on FaceTime and a lady called the police.
That's wild.
True, yeah.
A backpack with a leash, you know? Maybe that was important if you were doing that. I'm glad that she did. One person was in the chat says, when I was little, I would wander off with random adults who I thought were my parents, to the point where my mom got me a backpack with a leash attached. Glad that your mother had the foresight to notice you were doing that.
Small you is like, oh, a large human, my human.
And she's like, no,
She's
not
like,
your
oh
human.
god.
I think everyone's doing pretty good on this side of the chat. Not sure about everyone else. My friend has pepper spray and it's like, yeah, it looks like a lipstick. Yeah, there's a lot of those now that like look like other things, but they're actually like defensive weapons. My mom had a bracelet style leash for me. Oh, nice. I'm glad she did, honestly. Yeah, same.
oh, apparently they thought I was being suspicious and didn't see the person that following me and the reason why they were on FaceTime. So someone else saw them and were just like, I guess because
Stupid.
maybe they were nervous. I don't know. It's weird.
That reminds me of like every horror movie where like the main character gets really paranoid and someone's just trying to fucking jog behind them, and then they're like super suspicious of the jogger, and they're like and then the person just jogs past them trying to mind their own business, and then the killer's like over here and it's like wow.
Yeah. Like that one movie, the Countdown. I think that happens at Countdown.
Maybe.
Wow.
What?
I've defeated you again.
I have been so much me to sign. It is remarkable. I'm just like, and this one's worse because I'm staring. It's looking at me.
It is. It's looking at me.
It's looking at.
Midnight.
Midnight.
Oh, Dave looks so cute. Also, Dave and I have the same pants.
You?
Yes.
Oh, you do.
Yeah, Dave and I have the same pants.
I cannot. My foot can be a concealed weapon when I shove it up your ass. Yeah, they're always that loud. It's
Allie! Every time my computer tries to do an HP update, I have to completely factory reset. I refuse any more updates.
Will I ever finish this stack of prints? The world will never
I'm
know.
responding to your message now, Allie. Sorry. I just saw it.
Signing prints is so weird because you just get so tired of your own face and your own name. You're like, ugh, my face, ugh, my name. After like the thousandth one, it's just, ugh. But I'm almost done with the big prints, kind of, sort of. I have this many to go. And then I can just, that's all I'll probably sign today. I have to order more envelopes. Before I go to bed.
No problem, Allie.
You know what? Vent space. It's a good time. The chat is a safe space for venting. That's about it. I was like,
What they venting about?
all of our crazy, uncomfortable situations and everything. Yeah, we like dogs. We hang out with Winston all the time.
I love Winston.
This has a dog named Mahoney. I call her Mahoo-hoo. Mahoo-hoo.
So pleased by how much people enjoy my Pennywise.
I have not posted my smog TikTok.
You should. They're so saucy.
There's like one that's
Saucy without the acid reflux. Sign me up.
I hate you. What we should do is put one of those meals in the oven.
You want me to do that?
Probably.
Instead of pancakes?
We can have pancakes tomorrow when we're not like, because we're gonna have to finish alive and then cook them.
That's true.
We got Halloween pancakes and then glittery orange syrup. Looks like Bakugo.
What do you want for one of the meals?
Whatever you want.
Ooh,
Ooh, I can choose.
Yeah, I chose last time.
Okay, might choose macaroons.
That's fine. Oh, that's wild. Sorry, those are Pennywise is fucking hot.
Yay!
Thank you. I'm pleased. I really enjoyed being him, and I'm actually, I want to like make his costume better, so I think I'm gonna go to Goodwill and try to find like a old leather jacket and like put white paint on it as if it's like his, like, you know, his paint, and then it's kind of like rubbing off. You see like the black underneath or whatever. I don't know. I thought it would look cool.
Like if Liz's Pennywise is what I saw at the bottom of the gutter, I'd go completely.
Good to know. I'd have some easy work.
Sustenance, easy
work in the
meals.
gutter. Let me see, what do I need to
Honestly, we exist in the gutter, so.
Preheat the 375. I grabbed the chicken marsala. I want to try it.
Chicken marsala. When I finish signing these big prints, we're probably gonna get off. So we can be productive.
I was like, I need to work on the triangle a little more. And then tomorrow,
I was like, you're doing that. What am I
Randall's
doing?
wife. Sorry, I need to message Jules. Message her yet.
Yeah, we have to figure out what we're doing. Because I don't have makeup for that anymore.
Wait for what?
Smog.
What makeup do you?
Well, I
have?
guess I could do a different version of makeup.
Because you don't have your dudes anymore. They messed up.
They disintegrated.
Well,
That's
we
what
have other things that we have to do.
Yeah.
What other things do we have to do? I know we have other things. I just
There's a
can't remember
whole
We'll go
calendar
look.
of things.
them. We'll go look.
Alright. We do. I'm gonna order more of those tonight though, because we have to shoot that within the week.
I know, because we can give it to the
Yeah. If anything, I'll just shoot it without the dudes.
tomorrow, or you need it on the week.
I'll see what the shipping date is, and if it's too far off, I'll just do it without the dudes.
Alright, so we have either the original idea for tomorrow
Mm-hmm.
or Dabi Chisaki.
That's fair.
You need to do that one, but I don't know if you're going to feel like doing that tomorrow. So, don't you like to mentally prepare yourself by more than
Yeah.
like a couple hours to do him?
I do like to mentally prepare myself to be Davi.
I was like, Sashomer is also a lot too. That one's both of.
So Shermer is not nearly as much as Davi.
I was like, we could do that.
Shermer has to be done twice too. So does Inuyasha. When is that backpack man?
They never responded to me. I wonder about the validity sometimes of
Yeah.
this company.
Same. They're tormenting you.
What did they say? Ugh. Should have known you said torment me. Yeah, they haven't checked their Instagram in like forever. They haven't opened the messages.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out. They might have just gotten $15 from me for free for shipping for that bag. Well, if this book bag never comes in, I'll let you guys know not to order from somewhere.
Yeah.
Because I use the actual company's website for it, so if it's not legitimate, I'll know soon. So we'll see. I'm supposed to do a backpack review for this company.
Shiny boy. We finally got back to this boy.
Yeah, I was like, such.
My lips look so wild for this shoot.
Yeah, they're really red. If we are doing that tomorrow, though, it might be in our best interest to go acquire all of Kagome tonight instead of waiting till tomorrow do
Or
that.
wake your ass up early. And just sleep until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. No more of that. I don't know how you've somehow gotten yourself back to the schedule.
It's
you
because I
like.
was up till 7.
Yeah, no more of that.
I was doing Pennywise things.
You have to be up early Monday morning too.
To be early on Monday.
To do the thing we were supposed to be up early to do today.
What am I supposed to do today? Oh, that. Yes. It means after streaming tomorrow night, I should not do any cosplay or makeup.
Yes, probably not unless it's something you're gonna get in and out of.
Pennywise was fun because he was a test. I got stuff for props for him the other day. We have to go pick it up.
Yeah, and I just bought house furniture.
Yes.
But we need Liz's dad's van to get it here because neither of us have cars big enough for furniture. Lucius me. Why is Lucius me staring at you? No, Liz sleeps too dang much. Today I was like, get up at 2, and she's like, okay. 3 o'clock. I was like, Liz, I'm leaving. And then she finally got up at.
I was like,
It'll get to a point where I'm like, I'm going, and then that's when she panics and she gets out of bed.
yes.
Because she doesn't want to be left at the house.
Yes.
Because it means she doesn't get coffee or food.
Yes. Very true. If someone said that they've never watched the It movie and now they're tempted to because of my cosplay, that's misleading.
Yes. You're going to watch this movie and want a refund.
I want a refund on this decision.
Because
Pennywise doesn't look like this.
Does not look like Skarsgård at all.
Yeah, no, side note, we should watch one episode of Hemlock Grove. I want you to see one episode of it.
Mm-hmm.
Skarsgård is so pretty in it.
Woo. This is such a pretty set. It's metallic too.
Skarsgård's really pretty in Hemlock Grove. You should watch it. He's a vampire. Or like a version of a vampire. It looks really good.
I usually hate these type of thongs, but I didn't mind it in this shoot.
What kind of what?
That type of thong.
I thought it looked nice.
I was like,
I think you were just
thinking-
hypercritical that night.
Probably. This is the first time ever being that character that I did not cost test that makeup. I just YOLO'd it.
It looked good though.
Did not try the wig on, nothing.
Side note, I made this like ridiculous post of my story for my Valentine. I am gonna do my Valentine eventually when I get everything. But my wig, I'm using Mount Lady's wig. I think what I might do is I might give Mount Lady's wig some anime bangs a little bit.
Oh, we've watched all the horror movies. We watched Covenant. Alright, but like tell me the plot line so I can remember which one it is. We've watched so many horror movies. Or is that a TV show?
You're talking about the vampire movie, The Covenant?
Yeah, that's what I thought they were talking about. But
I
it could be
it's
like a TV
a really
show.
old movie.
'Cause
Yeah,
there's
of
a
course
TV
we've seen
show
the
that's like
Babadook. What do you think?
Oh my god,
Kinda.
Babadook!
Babadook.
Gay rights!
Gay icon.
Gay icon.
Yeah, no, I love the Babadook. It's a great film.
Babadook was actually really good. You should see
That's
him,
really
and
good.
then he's just so dumb.
Yeah, he's kind of like a
Horror
insidious
movies
monster.
have a really bad habit of like making a really creepy creature and then showing you the really creepy creature, and it's less creepy. That Arab mystery lets your imagination create a far scarier monster than cinema depicts.
Yeah. Usually it's kind of like the,
It's because you build the monster out of things that scare you instead of
yeah, it's like
generic.
what's it called, from Harry Potter.
Yeah, what's in the cabinet, when they're like doing, like snaking.
Mm-hmm. I was like, what's it called? Forgot. But the one that you use ridiculous on. Boggart, thank you. Yeah, it's like horror movies are like boggarts until they show you what it looks like. Which sucks sometimes. Covenant as in the guy witches. Yeah, we've seen that. But I think we both watched that long before we were friends. But I saw it a really long time ago. Also, like, Blood and Chocolate, long time ago. Van Helsing.
Oh my God, Blood and
Underworld.
Chocolate is such a mess.
It is.
The biggest mess.
The Walrus. Are you talking about Tusk?
No.
I walked out of that movie. I didn't even pay for it because I worked at the movie theater. I was mad that I lost time in my life on that stupid movie. I'm sorry. Sorry if you like
Liz
it.
also
I
hates Midsummer.
hate
I watched Midsummer and I didn't mind it, but Liz loathes
hate
it.
Midsummer with every fiber of my being. I spent 40 minutes in front of that freaking projector looking to see when the subtitles were off because the customer came out and was like, hey, so the subtitles are off in theater number 2. They're cutting them off. This bitch ass man. You could have read it and figured out what it was saying to begin with, and I wouldn't have had to spend 40 minutes watching this movie that I didn't even want to see because it was by the same creators of freaking the Hereditary that I also was not pleased with. Please. I forget that they put things in the oven.
Yeah.
I hate so much. It's my fault. It's my fault. I forgot that they do it. I should have checked. But yeah. Hate Hereditary. Hate Midsummer.
You know what that smells like and what I noticed?
What?
It smells like Warbler heated up.
It does. I'm pretty sure it's all fine. It's just not all really heated. My rants are the best. I just feel very strongly about some things.
I wonder if anyone would actually listen to us if we had a podcast. What would we even talk about?
And be like, all right, today we're gonna talk about movies. What's your favorite movie and why?
So Liz would lead this podcast because I do not care that much about movies.
No, because then we'd make the caveat, or you would. You'd be like, it can't be anything that involves Kevin Bacon. I'd be like,
That would
damn.
be so fun. Just to torment you with no Kevin Bacon.
He posted a new music video. He made a stop motion video. Him and his band, and I think his wife helped him. They all did they shot it like at the house and used like figures and stuff and shot in their basement, and it's really cute. I like it a lot.
Man, his band.
I would 100% listen to a podcast if you guys had one. I have honestly no idea what we would talk about. No idea. I feel like Twitch streams are definitely the best option here.
Because they're kind of like podcasts.
You
We
can
also
see
get
us.
our faces, which, actually might be worse than this.
Might be worse, yeah.
Like, we don't want to see your face, just hear you.
Actually, I wonder what he's up to. Let's see what he's up to.
Kevin Bacon?
Yeah, I want to see if he has any new movie projects.
How are you following?
My arm slipped.
Alright, Patreon large prints are done.
How many more movies lined up? Frank Grillo's got all the movies lined up. Man's so damn busy. I'm okay with it. Frank Grillo is also one of my favorite actors, in case you're wondering. He's amazing. The Purge, Part 2 and Part 3. Perhaps you've heard of the series Kingdom, also phenomenal. Fantastic. It's also on Netflix now, should you like to watch it. Beyond Skyline as well, maybe. Yes.
Why do you sound like a commercial?
I'm just trying to inform people of options that they could have if they want something to do after the stream.
Nobody wants your old man.
We're just hanging out right now. We're signing prints for Patreon and Store Envy earlier, and we just finished. Yeah, I really like Kevin Bacon. Let's see what he's up to. Let's see if he's got a new movie coming out. Alright, so, you guys are caught up. you should have watched, you should have left. And if you haven't, you should. Because it's a pretty good thriller. It's not really horror. It's a good thriller, a little bit of a psychological thriller. I'd give it like a solid 8 out of 10. It went in places that I didn't quite expect it to. But it was quite good. A little sad. But great thriller movie. Well worth the rental price. Support your favorite actors.
Airbnb.
Yes.
Oh, that was so sad. It's so sad.
It's
This made me watch this movie, right? I was in there for horror. You know what I got? Sadness.
thriller sadness. All right, the next one that he's in is called North Star. A rural rancher and his ailing husband. I'm sorry, wait, sorry. Let me read this sentence again. A rural rancher and his ailing husband.
I know. I've heard of this one.
Who's Kevin Bacon in this one? Sir. Yes. He is Dr. Owen. Who's the husbands? I want to know. Anyway, alright, so a rural rancher and his ailing husband, struggling against poverty and isolation, make a heartbreaking decision in order to preserve the dignity of their marriage. Sounds dark. I want to watch it. There's a bunch of pictures of mountains. No pictures of actors.
That's all you get. It's just the rural husband is also the mountain.
No, I think it's a spelling error. I don't think they meant he's Dr. Owen Jess Broderick. So a rural rancher and his ailing husband. I think they messed it up. It's just a spelling error. They're the top billed cast, and they both have the same last name. Unless they're siblings, they could be siblings. I want to know like all cast and crew. Cast. Dr. Owen Broderick, Jess Broderick, Aaron James, Craig, Mike.
Yeah, no.
I think it's a spelling error.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. That was gonna be Kevin Bacon kiss another guys. Damn it. I was excited. I was gonna be like, I see we return to Lemon Sky. By the way, that's a Kevin Bacon movie where he's gay. So, I have all the knowledge.
Lemon. Interesting. What a coincidence.
Pretty sure it's Lemon Sky. Let's find out. Lemon Sky IMDb. Listen, I had like no hobby before cosplay. It was literally just your favorite actor. Download their filmography. Watch all their movies. Kevin Bacon and Clint Eastwood are like my favorite actors. So I've seen so much of them in it. So much of their stuff. Like if you ever like a really good movie, like 2 Mules for Sister Sarah with Clint Eastwood in it, so good. 10 out of 10. Great film. Also, anything with Cary Grant. It's like the Halloween season, so if you'd like to watch Arsenic and Old Lace, so good. So good. Almost did an audio on TikTok with it, but just really didn't suit Pennywise last night. But I wanted to. Yeah, Lemon Sky. Alright. Lemon Sky. An out-of-high-school teen from the Midwest moves to San Diego, California in the 1950s to live with his estranged father and new family. Escaping his past may not be as easy as he had hoped for. Or is it a dream? What are they saying?
Liz and Kevin Bacon is like me with Tatum because I love my Seppi. Tatum? You mean the voice actor? Yeah. I mean, Sebastian. I'd have to be Tatum.
Kevin Bacon is probably not a secretly gay fanfiction writer, but he is capable of so many things. So if he ever like jumped on his Instagram and said he was, I'd be like,
Listen, I hear about Kevin Bacon. I vaguely knew who Kevin Bacon was because Footloose and like Tremors. And then I met Liz, and I know everything Kevin Bacon's ever done.
and then I'd make her watch Kevin Bacon things. My favorite.
She likes to trick me into it though because she knows if she leads with this Kevin Bacon movie, I'll just question it and I'll be like, but why? And because she doesn't watch anything I want her to watch.
I'm gonna drop my favorite Kevin Bacon movie in the chat for you guys because it's real good.
Kevin Bacon, go Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, Kevin
Kevin
Bacon.
Hooray, man, suffering. Man, suffering.
It's just Amanda's like, she's gonna meet this man and be like, ugh.
And
in
he's gonna
passing,
be like,
and he's gonna be like, what? I don't even know you, and you're gonna be like, ugh.
I really hope I just.
I'm gonna go up to him like,
He's gonna be like me.
I was like, I like your fucking mango chili thing. That's it.
So good, so good. He dropped a mango chili recipe. So good.
This made me have it, and I was like, and then I was like,
Because it
that
tastes like
Kambuka lady. Because you're like, at first you're like, I don't like this, but you're like, but do I not like it because it's different? And do I actually really like it?
Stir of Echoes, yeah.
Yeah, what was it? Was it a mango slice and then chili pepper and then lemon?
Mango slice, chili pepper, lemon. I think there was a little bit of salt.
I think it might have been lime and we only had lemon though.
Yeah, it's supposed to be lime juice. But it's on his reels on Instagram. And tells you how to make it and everything.
He's like gremlin close to the screen.
He is
His
whispering.
wife's asleep. He's like,
Hey guys, mangoes, but with chili powder.
not. Did you do that on purpose?
I just wanted to be in a hoodie really badly.
Alright. That's fair.
Oh, I can put the marsala in. I'm gonna do that real quick. Yeah, The Following.
She
on
majored in
Netflix.
Kevin Bacon.
What?
You majored in
I did, and I didn't even have to pay any money for that degree. It was great.
But she's using that degree.
Yes, every day of my life. Hey, rude.
Ooh, tiny shorts.
Ooh, gross.
That's fine.
Should I open the? Oh wow, this is 40 minutes.
What are our Yagamiyato nicknames? What does that mean?
I don't know what that means.
Inform me. Because now I want to know what that means.
Alright, after 40 minutes, we have to take it out, uncover, stir, put it back in for 15 more minutes.
Oh, this one's more work.
It is.
I like the lasagna. You put it in for 75 minutes, you take it out, and you eat it.
Alright, guys, I want one actor. One. I want 6 degrees.
We're on a different conversation. How have you gone back to
One challenge. And then go back to whatever you guys are talking about. Just one actor for this challenge. One. And I'll think about it quietly until I discover it. And then when I discover it, I'll tell you.
Watermelon with a little bit of salt. Liz's booty is looking great today. Thank you for asking. I don't know how it became a Kevin Bacon stream. It just has. Zendaya, Dove Cameron. There's a few names.
Oh, Zendaya was one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, easy. Zendaya was in Greatest Showman with Hugh Jackman, who was in First Class X-Men with Kevin Bacon. 2 degrees or less. Come on, guys. You're not even trying. What is this?
Raven Simone.
Raven Simone. She's only been in That's So Raven. I don't know about that one.
Fail.
Has she only ever been in That's So Raven?
I don't think.
I don't
know.
I don't know her filmography past that.
Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth? Guys! You're not even trying! Don't give me Marvel
Nicknames
people.
from Yagamiyato's character. I don't have a weird addiction to her ass.
I don't
I have a
know
nice
who Dove Cameron
appreciation
is.
for good butts and boobs and all other womanly wiles, you know.
I don't know who Josephine Langford is. I have to know the actor.
gosh, Liz.
I don't know who Dove Cameron is. I'm gonna Google who they are right now. I have no idea who that is. I get 0 ideas. If this is someone on TikTok, I'm gonna lose my mind, just so you know. Dove Cameron was in... Come on, guys. You can't list Disney movies. There's, like, almost, like, no known actors in them. This is all Disney Channel stuff, guys. Cloud 9, Descendants, Hairspray Live, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I never watched that. But if she's in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., then she was in there with Coulson, Agent Coulson. Could probably do that. Why are you guys listing actors that have only ever been in, like, one thing? I hate you. I don't know who Manuel Miranda is either. So, you have to give me an actor I know. So if you gave me, like, Clint Eastwood, or you gave me, like, Robert De Niro, I don't really have... Okay, Tom Hiddleston. Alright. Tom Hiddleston was in... fuck is it? Beyond the Sea? It's Beyond the Sea with Rachel Weisz, who was in The Fountain with Hugh Jackman, who was in First Class, X-Men with Kevin Bacon. If you don't want me to use First Class again, then I can say that Rachel Weisz was in, I think it was Ghost House. Daniel Craig. Daniel Craig was in... So that's number 2. And Daniel Craig was in I could do Cowboys and Aliens because that's Harrison Ford. I don't really know how to get Kevin Bacon from Harrison Ford, I don't think. No, because I could use Michelle Pfeiffer, because Harrison Ford, Michelle Pfeiffer plays What Lies Beneath. Where would I go from there? Michelle Pfeiffer. She's been a lot. I could go Johnny Depp route and use that one vampire movie that he did. Michelle Pfeiffer was in that. She was Mom. Johnny Depp was in with Keira Knightley and the Keira Knightley. Colin Farrell. That's just too long of a... It's too long. I don't know who Bella Thorne is. Meryl Streep and Kevin Bacon were in the same movie together. The River Wild. 1 Degree. Kit Harington, as far as I'm concerned, has only ever been in Game of Thrones. Don't know what you want me to do with that. Jared Leto was in Blade Runner with oh, perfect. Jared Leto was in Blade Runner with what's his name? Hey Amanda, what's the smarmy guy's name that you really like? From Crazy Stupid Love. Ryan Gosling, right? Alright, so Jared Leto was in Blade Runner with Ryan Gosling, right? That's Gosling, isn't it? And then Gosling was in Crazy Stupid Love with Emma Stone. But honestly, Kevin Bacon's in Crazy Stupid Love, so it's only 2 degrees. I don't know. Oh, Rachel McAdams. She was in. Give me a second. I think is she not in a movie with him? I mean, Rachel McAdams is in Sherlock with Downey, and Downey's in. You go the Avengers route with Downey. That's super easy because you have that, and you can jump from there to Tom Hiddleston, and then move down the line till you get to Kevin Bacon. Anna Kendrick. Kendrick was in Up in the Air, George Clooney. Oof, I put myself in a box though because I don't know a lot of George Clooney. Was Johnny Depp in Once Upon a Time in Mexico? If he is, no, I don't think he is actually. God, I'm rough on my Johnny Depp knowledge too. Anna Kendrick, George Clooney. Damn, I put myself in a box there. I actually can't do that one. Anna Kendrick, George Clooney. Blake Lively though is an option, right? Anna Kendrick and Blake Lively. You know, I haven't done this in quite some time. Let's see. But you guys are giving me a lot of options to like. It's not like an easy thing. Like it's definitely like a challenge. It's nice. I do appreciate it. Let me try one. Alan Rickman. Okay, let me try for real with this one. All right, Alan Rickman. Got the Harry Potter movies, right? We got a full cast of people in all the Harry Potter movies with Alan Rickman. Oh, the Drano. Alan Rickman was in Harry Potter with Emma Thompson. He was in Love Actually with Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson was in... Oh, I could have just gone that way because Ray Fiennes. Because if I do Liam Neeson was in Schindler's List with Ray Fiennes, it takes me back to Harry Potter. Or I could do Ray Fiennes was in Bruges with Colin Farrell. And Colin Farrell... I'm on the fifth one. I don't know if I can do this in 6 degrees or less. I've taken myself too far. Colin Farrell was in...
Why are all of you giving her? This is never gonna end.
Colin Farrell was in Fright Night with Imogen Poots, who was in
Poops. She got pant boots.
You know, I gotta restart that one. Alan Rickman was in Harry Potter with. I got to 6 degrees and didn't make it to him. Dang, Alan Rickman should be an easy one for me.
Snape's like, haha. Try harder.
Oh, I'm totally okay with you guys doing this. I haven't done this in a long time. Normally when I do lives, people give me like one option and then that's it. This is actually a challenge. Starting with Julia Roberts.
Not mine.
Ooh, Julia Roberts. I don't know a lot of things that she's been in. Tom Holland is going to be the same route I gave you guys before. Anyone from Avengers, I can get to him within 3 or 4 degrees. So if you name an Avengers actor, I'm just going to do the same route because that's where my mind naturally goes because the whole point of the game is to get there in the shortest amount of degrees. So I'm not going to have any kind of it's not going to be creative. Let's see. I don't know who Catherine Langford is. Maggie Smith. Why does that sound familiar? Maggie Smith. It sounds familiar, but I can't give a face for that name. Josh Duhamel. Josh Duhamel, why does that sound familiar? Josh Duhamel. Was he the one that was in that movie with I can see his face. Can't pull up a filmography for that man. Maggie Smith. Oh, McGonagall. That's why it's familiar. That's gonna be the same. Harry Potter will lead me into Avengers. Oh, I didn't watch Novocaine because Kevin Bacon's only in it for like about 5 minutes. I watched the clip of Novocaine online and then never watched the whole movie because he was not in the movie. Nina Dobrev.
Oh, I love her. I see you. And named every single Vampire Diary. They were like Damon, Elena, Stefan. Liam Neeson, I have a certain set of skills.
Liam Neeson would be fun if I could actually. Alright, Liam Neeson is in Taken with.
Margot Robbie is so hot. God. She'd blow me up. It's fine.
Margot Robbie
Oh,
is.
so is Amelia Clark. Oh, you're just naming all of my crushes. My
Who's
lady
Amelia Clark?
crushes. Amelia Clark is the nurse.
Gotcha. Who plays Phoenix?
She was also in the other movie. The sad one.
She has such a weird name. I used to know her name.
Me before you, you before me. I'm gonna go see if I can get that prosthetic. Emma Stone.
Emma Stone's in Crazy Stupid Love. Kevin Bacon.
David Tennant.
David Tennant is in Harry Potter with, honestly, I could use the route that someone just gave me. David Tennant's in Harry Potter with, who is she, though? No, actually, I couldn't use the route because, Bellatrix doesn't appear till the 5th movie, right? She's not in the 4th one.
Is she not?
Is she there at the grave?
I don't remember.
She's there at the grave.
Also, Ashley Gray. Alice, also hot. She's from Jacksonville.
She went to my high school. Colin Firth. Okay, Colin Firth. We'll use the Novocaine route. Colin Firth was in Love Actually with Alan Rickman. Was Alan Rickman in that? Ooh, he might not be. No, he is. Alan Rickman
She's in the
that.
wanted posters.
And then Alan Rickman's in Harry Potter with Helena Bonham Carter, who's in Novocaine with Kevin Bacon. See, once you give me a route, I'm gonna find my way there quickly. Sandra Bullock is in The Proposal with Ryan Reynolds, who's in Wolverine Origins with
Sandra Bullock's hot
Hugh
too.
Jackman, who is in First Class with Kevin Bacon, 3 Degrees.
Weirdly enough, I don't find Amanda Seyfried hot, but I do like Jennifer's Body. 0% for the plot and 100% for Amanda Seyfried and Megan Fox.
Honestly, Milo Ventimiglia and Lauren Graham I only know from Gilmore Girls and nothing else. So I can't do them. Emma Watson's gonna be the Harry Potter route from Emma Watson, Alan Rickman, Harry Potter, or I could actually do Emma Watson, Bonham Carter to the Novocaine route. Thanks for that knowledge input, guys. Amanda, what's your favorite animal?
Dragon.
Dragon.
Does it have to be a real animal?
Oh, they didn't specify.
It's a real animal, dinosaurs.
Alright guys, my 6 degrees clearly needs some work because I only have like limited knowledge now. It's been so long since I've sat down and rewatched Kevin Bacon movies. Guess I know what I need to do. Up my game for next stream.
Your game.
Martin Freeman. Let's see. Well, Martin Freeman was in The Hobbit. Benedict Cumberbatch, who is in Avengers with Robert Downey Jr., who is in I used to have a really good segue for Robert Downey Jr. Now it's gone. What happened to it? That knowledge just disappeared. I used to have a really good segue for him, straight to Kevin Bacon, and I cannot remember it now. He was one of my main little bridges for this game. Let's see, so if I do Benedict Cumberbatch, because that's really the only route I can think of.
Why? It's a keychain.
Hugh Grant's in a Love Actually. Alan Rickman is in Harry Potter with Helena Bonham Carter and no Kevin Bacon.
Why are you yawning? Making me yawn.
Sandra Bullock is hot. I agree. She's so pretty.
She's real hot in Miss Congeniality.
Benedict Cumberbatch, really. I could do what's his name? Josh Brolin. Jeff Bridges. No, because Jeff Bridges has to be in something with Kevin Bacon. Just to have like a whole. Oh no, because I can do Jeff Bridges to Clint Eastwood with Thunderbolt and Lightning Foot, and then Clint Eastwood. Where would I go from there if I use Clint Eastwood? I could get to not Julia Roberts. The one that's married to Justin Timberlake. God, what's her name? But I couldn't name what she was in. Jeff Bridges is also in.
I found them. Let's see when they will arrive. And my little cheek pieces for Smog broke apart. Sadly.
There's a way to get there with Jeff Bridges. Sean Penn. Oh, there was a connection there with Sean Penn. I was thinking Mystic River, Kevin Bacon. How would I get to Sean Penn from there? Oh, that route doesn't work because Clint Eastwood's the director, not the actor.
I like to see what you guys are saying, then go back to looking at for dragon things.
Martin Freeman. How do I get to Sean Penn? What if I go backwards from Kevin Bacon to Martin Freeman?
There's a very cool dragon scale thing from the UK.
Kevin Bacon was in. if I go backwards. Kevin Bacon was in. X-Men First Class with Hugh Jackman, who's in The Fountain with Rachel Weisz, who's in Ghost House, Glass House, Ghost House with Daniel Craig. Daniel Craig.
Run the Witch. What's that? I'll Google it. Hold on, let me look up my dragon things.
No, that's not. That's not Benicio del Toro. Dang it. That's what's his name? The guy who always reminds me of Benicio del Toro. It's not Benicio del Toro. He was in I always want to say Blood and Oil, I think. So that one is the one with the shotgun. He had a wild name. What's this Bacon been on? I can use.
Some of these prosthetics are too realistic. I don't like it. Look at they're using their noodle to promote their Etsy shop.
I just want to get the Martin Freeman one because I feel like I can get there, but I don't want anyone to tell me because there's easy ways to do it. You can just Google it and it'll pull up like a route for you. But that's not the challenge. It's like an answer. It's like Googling it. It's not. It's like cheating. I wanna.
Oh.
Gotta get to Benedict Cumberbatch. Benedict Cumberbatch was in Frankenstein with he was in Elementary. This is like a very intense muscle memory game for me. It's a good one to have. So I'm really bad at forgetting things.
Ew, there's one where you can get mushrooms growing out of you.
That's awful.
Don't want that. Or extra eyes, I guess, if you want to be a spider. There's one for the nun, too. Eyeball one for your Hiei cosplay.
What's his name?
I haven't done the test in so long. One that tells you your personality type or whatnot. Oh, I like how there's like.
I can't remember the other actor in Frankenstein.
Ooh, a gill one.
You also know that he is in the Alan Turing movie. I can't remember the name, so it doesn't matter.
So many weird facial prosthetics.
You do know that he was in Into Darkness with Zachary Quinto and Chris Pine. Chris Pine was in This Means War with Reese Witherspoon.
Dragons are great. I'm looking for more
As well as
cheek scale because I put mine in makeup remover last night and I didn't know it would disintegrate them.
is it Tom Hardy?
It was very weird.
I think it's Tom Hardy.
I'm upset because that was supposed to be the makeup test for our actual shoot that we do tomorrow, but I've destroyed my prosthetic for it now. I'm just gonna have to order the same one. Just wait a million years till it comes in. Shoot it without it for now.
There's this spy movie. The name escapes me. With the Witcher man.
Ooh, there's that bite mark one.
No, that wasn't Tom Hardy. That was that other weird looking guy. It's not Tom Hardy. It's Tom Hardy. Venom, obviously. Remove that from the mind. Batman, who's Bane.
You know, it probably will be.
Christian Bale.
It's like a very
Prestige.
engaging live where I Etsy browse and Liz thinks about movies.
Okay, I think I can get there. I think I can get there with Martin Freeman. That was tough. My knowledge is low. Alright.
Knowledge is high.
Alright, if I do Martin Freeman and I just say Hobbit, I completely forgot until just this second that what's his name? Ian Gandalf? Ian McGregor is in The Hobbit. I didn't even need to do the Benedict Cumberbatch route. Oh god. Alright. Ian McKellen is in The Hobbit with Martin Freeman. Ian McKellen is in X-Men with what is her name? Her name, man. Her name escapes me. It is such an interesting name.
It was like a prosthetic for a baby hand. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
Ian McKellen is Magneto. And he's an X-Men with Hugh Jackman, who's an X-Men First Class with Kevin Bacon. And that's 3 degrees, the shortest degrees that I can get to from Martin Freeman to Kevin Bacon. I just made myself remember so many other things to try to get there from Benedict Cumberbatch. For no reason. Yes, I am. But I'm back now. It only took me 1,000,000 years to get back. But you know, there was a connector in a way with using Tom Hardy. Because Tom Hardy's in Batman with Christian Bale. Christian Bale's in Prestige with Hugh Jackman.
We're gonna try to
First Class.
until like they either make a deal before November, or we find a different app. But we'll still make TikTok style videos, just not on TikTok if they do ban it completely.
I enjoy thinking though. It's fun. I like the challenge. It's a huge challenge for me, but I like the challenge.
Possible.
How long until your prosthetics will come in?
Who knows? I'm probably just gonna have to shoot without them. Mistakes were made. Well. Oh, TikTok's staying. That's cool. Donald Trump's really trying to get rid of TikTok.
He's
And
not gonna
TikTok's
give up.
really trying to
Thwart
stay.
him. Yeah.
Everyone's trying to save TikTok, and TikTok's just like, we vibing.
That's cool though. I saw someone say something about that.
We have 7 minutes until our marsala needs to be stirred, so we're gonna get off
Then. Now.
now. I want to take some pictures for sleepy boy stuff.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
And then I might pop on. I might make a schedule. I might not. I might just sporadically stream until I decide that I need some structure in my life that won't be thwarted. What? Until then, I might give you guys better heads up than 1 minute in the future. We'll see. Maybe I won't. I'm not making any promises. But thanks for hanging out. Sorry today was kind of chill and bland, but maybe our next one will be kind of fun. Maybe I'll do something exciting. Maybe like work on cosplay or I don't know, make something. Who knows? Bye.